All right, folks, and we're back. Sorry about that. Bit of a technical difficulty. Always those first night jitters that get you, right? Okay, so we our Sans overlay tonight, so we're going to be working a little hotter than we would usually be. So we're going to go around the horn here and do some introductions with our beloved cast and their players, and then we will get this show on the road. So, Christy, why don't you take it away for us here?
Hi, I'm Christy. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Polish Christy. Um, I'm a mom of two, and I'm ready to do this. Am I introducing my character yet, or are we waiting
Yeah,
on that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay. My character is Romy Goldfang. She's a Gaia Wanari glitch hunter. She's ready to kick some butt because she is not a happy camper at the moment. She is in it for some revenge.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to dial down my swearing, just so you
Remember,
know.
it's gonna be a higher PG-13 show. This is one of those ones where we're kind of near the watershed, so why not?
I'm
Uh,
I'm married to a sailor. That's why I have to watch sometimes. Like it gets a little
that
bad. So,
that's a mood. That's definitely a mood.
yep.
All right, Matthew, why don't you go ahead and go next on this?
Sure, why not? I'm the requisite Canadian here. Sorry. My name is Matthew Ploger, and I'm a paid DM in Vancouver, BC. I'm going to be playing our turtle friend, Pew Pew Hanukane, today. And I think that's about it.
I mean, as much as you want to give, that works.
I mean,
Great.
yeah, I've got a family and stuff like that. 3 kids, 2 dogs, 2 cats, wife. Set, pretty cool guy.
Fun. Very nice. Very nice. And next we come to Pope.
Good evening, everyone. Pope here. I will be playing on Anvil. I have recently turned face, as they would say, and have gotten away from Suplexity. We'll see what sort of trouble we get into tonight.
Oh yeah, I have the feeling there's going to be some serious trouble a brewing tonight as we get through things. Riley, how would you like to go?
Hi, I'm Riley, at Riley GRYC, which is pronounced Gritch for anybody who doesn't know, who might not casually know Czechoslovakian. Yeah, but on Twitter, and I'm going to be playing Tao Jin, who is the first D&D character I ever made back when I was 10 years old and happened to be playing in Ravenloft for my first time ever. So I'm really excited to bring him back for this group.
It's awesome, awesome. Love seeing old characters come through. We have a couple other people waiting in the wings, but they have little things they're taking care of at the moment, so we will get to them momentarily. So we'll go ahead and start things off with Riley and Tao Jin.
Okay, I'm
So
up to that.
yes, yes, you are. What happens is, Tao, you have come up a grand sweeping staircase in Castle Ravenloft,
Oh
in the
gosh.
dark land of Barovia. You've reached the top of this case. The candlelight is guttering. A terrible dark storm is outside. And sitting there against a crimson curtain which billows in the night wind, seated on his throne, swirling a glass of something,
Okay.
is Count Strahd von Zarovich. And so he looks at you impassively, almost bored.
Mm-hmm.
I see you got my invitation.
Uh, and I say that out loud. And I look around and I go, yeah, I think I did.
Good, good. You may approach.
All right. Tao walks forward, approaching Strahd, I don't know why I'm so nervous in real life.
Because
he's pretty
it
scary,
is-
man.
it
Yeah,
is
he's pretty scary.
the Devil Strahd, and
Yeah.
he has an aura about him,
Yeah.
as
Cool.
always.
Yep. Tao's gonna just walk forward as requested.
All right. So as you step forward, you notice that the ground, the carpet that is beneath your feet, is it squishes with each step.
Ugh. Ugh.
You're not
Did
certain
you,
this carpet was white or was red when it was first installed.
It was white or red when it was first installed?
You're not sure, and that's a
His
problem.
way.
Hey, Strahd, was this carpet white at one point?
It may have been. It has been a long, long time.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna... And Tao just sort of like lifts each of his feet and gingerly like keeps walking, and it's like, yeah, okay, all right, we're gonna keep trekking.
Yep. Squish, squish, squish. And so you have approached.
Mhm.
And so what do you do at this point, now that you're here?
At this point, I'm going to internally take a calming breath, both as Tao and as my player, and look at Strahd and say, I understand you wanted to see me. I have to say, I am unsure as quite to the reason behind it. You and I haven't always gotten along that well, at least not recently.
No, we haven't. But I feel you have promise.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
And almost as if he heard you, Strahd goes,
Yeah.
It could be a good thing if you want it to be.
Okay. All right. Well, promise and potential for what exactly, if I may be so bold as to ask? Oh dear, Strahd, ruler of Barovia? A little bit of pandering.
he does preen a little bit.
Yeah.
But will I always be the ruler of Barovia? Is that the question?
I mean, there's been a lot of long knives out for you for a while. I can't
Yes.
say that I haven't helped a couple of them sometimes. Full cards on the table. But
Your friends did have some knives out for me, but I've seen to them.
yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, will you be as foolish as they are? Or will you give in?
Let's just say that had I wanted to be foolish, I would not be standing here.
Okay. And he stands up and he steps down, step by step,
Mm-hmm.
and he offers you his goblet.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the goblet. Yeah.
All right. I mean, at that point, if you're going to take the goblet, are you going to drink from it when he prefers
Um,
it?
I'm gonna ask him, should I be worried? Like shaking the goblet around just a little bit.
Only if you are afraid.
Oh. And I just sort of set the goblet down just a little bit, like not down, but just lower it a little and say,
Sure.
I have to say, after living in Barovia for so many years and being departed from my home, fear is all I am these days.
We will cure you of that. But you
I'm
must
gonna-
drink.
I'm going to look at the goblet, and I'm going to look at Strahd, and I'm going to look back down at the goblet, and then I'm going to drink from the goblet.
And as you drink, that is where we will fade to black on this prologue.
Oh my god. Okay.
What,
Dun, dun, dun.
what have you done?
I don't know, man. I literally don't.
Make
I
good
just want to know how it tasted.
choices.
I just was really curious. Is it
No,
cherry?
no.
Is it strawberry? I wanted to know the flavor.
It wasn't anything. Actually, one last thing before we fade on this.
Oh god, okay.
As you drink, uh, we will see Strahd walk back to his throne, and he sits, and then he looks discomfited for a second, and he reaches down, and he pulls something up. It's this small disc-like object, and he looks very confused. What is this? And that's where we'll fade.
Ah, goody.
There we go. And actually, this is a perfect time for us to switch scenes, because we have our fifth member here. Corey, would you like to introduce yourself? Everybody else has done some introductions, so go ahead. Oh, you're muted right now. I want to fix that.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes! Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Hyperlight Sparks, an aspiring writer slash freelance graphic designer who only recently got into the whole tabletop gaming thing, but so far it's become like my favorite hobby. So I'm really excited to be here.
Fantastic, fantastic. And so, who is your character that you were playing in our journey tonight?
You're
Matt,
muted, Matt.
Oh. See, I have the same problem all the
You
time.
didn't play with it.
See, but that's my
Yeah.
brand. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, as I was saying, who's the character that you're playing tonight?
okay, I am playing Callie Alavine, a character from a place called Vector Valley, which is basically like a sort of video game slash Saturday morning cartoon type place. It's a city that a lot of their culture revolves around the heroes who live there and like protect the city from the villains. If you've ever seen that show called OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, it's kind of like a synthwave version of that, so to speak.
Cool.
So
Watch that with my kids.
yeah,
So there
and
you be.
yeah, so yeah, I've actually got a picture of her that I actually drew myself. I can bring it up if you want.
No, that's
Drop
fine.
it in chat.
We've got yeah, if you want to drop a link in Twitch chat, you should be able to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise,
let me see.
I know we've posted it to the site a couple times. Otherwise, if you do join our Discord, which if you hit !Discord in the chat, we'll give you the link and you can talk about all things Retroverse and DJ Strahd there. So,
Awesome.
while we're doing that, we are going to go ahead and zoom in now to Paradise City, a place plagued by gangs and crime and all sorts of weird stuff. And we are actually going to set up with Callie and a contact she has made here. A dwarven wrestler, it looks like, of some stripe. You met through some mutual friends in a gang called the Diamond Crocs. From what you have heard, a rival of the Diamond Crocs by the name of the Wolf Pack is going to be meeting with Dr. Avantgarde,
Mhm.
a name that Callie is most familiar with.
Yeah, yes, he's Callie's arch nemesis.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It seems that the Dread Doctor has escaped from Vector Valley and has come to Paradise City to find something to get an edge on you, Callie.
Now, whatever it is, it can't be good.
Mm-hmm. And Arn, the Diamond Crocs, of course, are supposed to be helping you and the Lucha Underground. More specifically, they're helping you learn how to fight. And you guys have been scrapping against the Wolf Pack for a bit now. you know is that the Wolf Pack is a recruiting front for the OWO, the rulers of Suplex City.
I see. Well, I need to be stopped and right quick. And you say this doctor has something for the pack?
Might be the other way around, actually. It sounds like the pack is going to get something for the doctor. Now,
Oh,
they might be. It might be that the doctor is going to do something for the pack as well, but you'll have to
Right.
figure that one out.
great.
Do it for the pack.
So,
All right.
what do you guys want to do?
Well, first, good idea is, where the hell are we in Paradise City? Are we by the mall? Are we...
Well, I mean, the Diamond Crocs territory. Where is that? There, Arn.
Oh, well, Diamond Crocs have, like, this place used to be where most of the Japanese-inspired electronic shops were. So a series of strip malls. Lots of good little small family-owned restaurants. And they just recently pushed out their previous rival, who has been folded now into the Wolfpack, out of this area. Part of the reason why there's a long-held animosity. But yeah, we're not too far from one of the major malls, the ones that actually have decent security, so we can actually, you know, run ragged all over the place. Also has a series of like themed restaurants. That's where they got me my chainmail armor and swords from. It's been a strange time.
What restaurant did you get your armor and chain from?
It's the Five Dragon Buffet. It is this sort of weird fusion of old style medieval fare. The turkey leg's quite good. And a Chinese buffet.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
They have full-on gladiatorial matches in this center ring area. And occasionally the place gets cleared out for special events, sometimes birthdays, for jousts.
Got it. Got it. It's motorcycle jousting, right?
Well, sometimes it's motorcycles, sometimes we don't know how, they find horses. And those are all only for like holiday events.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually there's like this big Christmas tree in the middle, and it's a thing.
Wow. Callie, do you have any restaurants like that where you're from in Vector Valley?
Oh yeah, I'm sure we definitely do. Although right at the moment, none comes to mind right now. But I'll come up with something. I'll get back to you on
Yeah,
it.
it's fine. It's kind of a trying
yeah.
time right now. You're really stressed. You got to find the doctor because you think he's gonna like get some sort of terrible weapon to unleash on Vector Valley, and you can't have that.
Yeah, exactly. So like, am I somewhere near Arn right now?
Yeah,
Or
basically, you guys have met up. Essentially, like somebody at the Diamond Crocs hooked you up together, basically saying you two could probably do well to work with each other.
In that case, if it was set up at a mutual meeting, we are probably at Sam's Used Goods and Subs. It's a pawn shop slash sub shop.
also another thing that I did want to mention, although the restaurant thing, I haven't really thought of any restaurants for Vector Valley. There are some interesting places there that Callie would frequent, specifically the Demiplane arcades, which are basically like just because you know like how demi-planes work in D&D. Basically a small plane, a small dimension, self-contained. In Vector Valley, they have like arcades where the games are all contained inside of demi-planes. So you like can literally like jump through the arcade machine and you'll be inside of the game's world. So,
Wow. Yeah.
um,
That's wild.
so yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
there
yeah.
might be that might be something that like Vector Valley might have, but you don't see it as often outside of it. It's like a really, it's
Yeah,
kind of
exactly. It's
close held tech. So
exactly. It's like the people of Vector Valley were the ones who invented that technology. So it's sort of a proprietary thing for them. So yeah, that's mostly a Vector Valley.
yeah, that's why it's really weird when you come to Sam's, and they have an arcade machine, but it's like
Mhm.
it's a stand up arcade machine, but it doesn't really like have a headset or any of the stuff that you would use to like jump into it.
Oh, you don't even need a headset. You can just like leap straight through the screen, like some
Yeah,
Captain N type stuff.
you try to push your hand or try to like
Mhm.
lean into it, and it doesn't really do anything. It's got like a
Right.
stick and buttons and everything, and it's
Hmm.
just like,
So
oh
like, what exactly is this thing? Like,
yeah,
is this supposed to be an arcade game? This is
Uh,
like primitive, dude.
Primitive. I'm not really an arcade cabinet guy. I just know that folks put in quarters, play game.
Fair enough. It'd be a lot better if you could like actually get in it though. But who am I to judge?
You know what? Sure. So you supposedly know about this doctor person that's helping out the pack?
Yeah, Dr. Avantgarde. He used to be like the big scientist guy who everybody liked back in Vector Valley, but then I found out that he was going to try and hold the city hostage with a super weapon. So I went and stopped him. It got all over the news. Now he's a fugitive. Now he's out for my head.
When you say super weapon, what does that entail?
It was this big cannon that he like was trying to have in the sky, like hovering over the place. He actually almost completed it too. If I had found out, if I had found out like a week later, he would have won.
Oh dear. We're going to have to keep him from that meeting.
Yeah.
All right. So you seem to know about this guy. Where would he stay? Where? I mean, he's on the run, so probably the low-rent motels around here is his best bet.
Right, but yeah, right, but this guy has very expensive taste. I mean, if he was staying in one of these rundown, low class motels, he probably wouldn't be able to stand staying there for long. Or at the very least, he'd start decorating it, so we would probably know where he is. Avantgarde is anything but subtle. He he dresses up his stuff in all kinds of gold and art and all this stuff. He just, wherever he goes, an Art Nouveau painting follows him.
Oh no, I know precisely where he is then. He's at the
Okay.
casino.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh dear. Of course he has to be right in the middle of their territory. This is just great. It at least the drinks will be good. I can at least get a drink before this all goes to pot. All right. Well, the good news is, despite your getup, you won't be conspicuous.
Nope.
Bad news is, I'm probably going to have to check my swords at the door. But the armor won't cause them any sort of fuss. That's at least one positive. What sort of pieces are you carrying? Because this is going to get messy.
Oh, well, I have this, my guitar. I call it Screaming Mimi. It's something that I got from my uncle. He was the one that taught me everything I know about the beat of the world. You know, it's I can tap into the mystical powers of creation through my music. It's pretty wild when you see it.
I am
Even
learning
wilder when you
something.
hear it.
I'm learning something new every day. Okay, well, good news is they typically don't check instruments at the door. So we'll be able to get that passed. All right. Now it's just a matter of getting there. Hmm. I don't suppose you have a car or something.
I have a motorcycle.
Of course you do. Um, okay, well, I will give you a map, mark it, get you the address, and I will meet you at the forward bar in the casino. I'm going to have to take the bus.
Gotcha. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it, if you don't mind, I'd like to change a little something. It did mention that you get like a small vehicle, but I'm thinking now a hoverboard would actually be a much better fit for Callie Alvin than a motorcycle.
I knew it was going to come to that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know what? I am going to change it to a hoverboard. It doesn't necessarily have to fly too high, as long as but it's a hoverboard. We're
About
talking
3
like some
inches
Back
off
to
the
the
ground.
Future stuff. Yeah. It's like this
Marty
red and
McFly.
this red and white hoverboard that
It's
goes
2019.
about as
Where's my
fast as a
hoverboard,
motorcycle.
Mattel?
Yeah, no doubt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It goes as fast as maybe like same stats as maybe a horse or so. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah.
it's fun.
Okay, so in that case, like I've got a hoverboard. I'll just head on over there. I'll meet you there. And she just like gets on this hoverboard, hops on it, and just whoosh.
Do you like do a trick as you hop on as you go?
Oh,
out
of
the door?
course. Like she like because like when she has it like on her back, she like tosses it. It sort of does this like flip thing, and she jumps onto the hoverboard as it rights itself. So she just goes, and she like always just takes off at like top speed. So she's like swerving around and staying on top of it, swerving through traffic and carrying on. Yeah.
And as she takes off,
Mhm.
just on going, we gotta stop the doctor. If the pack gets the doc to Vince, and just shakes his head and heads to the bus stop.
Great, and that is the perfect point to end that scene. And we're going to actually shift gears over to our other two as yet to appear party members, Pew Pew and Romy.
Hey, what's up?
What is up? Well, you two have a very interesting setup. Pew Pew, you
Yeah?
got word that those totally gnarly guys in the EX Dark Lords
Ugh,
are planning a heist job.
jeez. Oh, I gotta stop them.
Yeah, that's some rough biz, and you know that there's a lot of them, so it's not typically something you want to do alone.
Well, I happen to know another glitch hunter. Maybe I should talk to them about it.
That's probably a good idea. That's
Yeah, for
probably a great
sure.
idea. Romy, how do you feel about getting called in to stop a heist?
Being a part of it or stop it? Because I would be a part of it. Depending on how much I get.
Would you though? Because that's the EX Dark Lords, and those guys are like edgy as hell.
They're bad dudes,
Ugh.
man. They're bad dudes.
Bummer. No. Yeah, we could put a stop to that. Why not?
Yeah, probably a good idea. So where the job that they have planned, it sounds like they are going to hit. Yeah, they are hitting the Wolfpack Bar and Casino.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So, suppose I guess I gotta. Are we together already, or we've already met up, or?
Mhm.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Romy, and yeah, I know. I know they're bad dudes, man. They're doing this casino job, and we could be the perfect team. I'm the driver. You're the shooter. I got my van. All we need to do is hop in, and he opens the door to his van, Smoke comes pouring out of it. Get on in. And it's, of course, a piece of junk. Typical brown Econoline van, a first level character's van, right?
Yeah.
And
Damn it, Pew Pew, I told you to clean this up last time.
he kicks out a couple of whatever. Here. He puts a pillow. You can sit on this pillow. You won't get dirty.
Don't patronize me.
Okay, sister.
Romy, was that a
Calm
goblin
down.
scuttling out of the back?
That wasn't my goblin. It was someone else.
Again.
It's just, I can't explain it.
You know what? It's okay. It's just, you drive, I shoot. That's what we do best.
All right. So get in the van, head over to the casino. So I don't know much about this job. All I know is we're supposed to show up there and stop it. Fortunately, I guess I should have probably gotten more information.
Well, I mean,
But,
it's the EX Dark Lord, so it's like whatever you can do to mess
Yeah,
them up.
exactly, right? I mean, they did me bad. I want to do them bad back.
So you are humming along in your van along the streets towards the Wolfpack bar, and as you are doing that, you are flanked by several dirt bikes.
Uh-oh. He takes a look in his rear view.
Yep, and you definitely recognize one of them wearing the mask of the Pumpkin King.
Oh.
Seems you were expected.
Indeed.
And it is at this point, I'm going to go ahead and have you two give me a quick initiative.
Sure.
First one.
Combat! I think we're in trouble here.
Oh, God.
Oh, really?
Oh,
No.
Oh no.
It's the way to start it.
Oh,
It's the way to
dear.
start it.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no.
Seriously?
Times
Oh,
two.
no. That's like this. We're twins, Romy. We're twins.
Yeah,
It was
this
meant
is
to
what-
Here,
be.
have
it
a
was
puff of
meant
this.
to be.
Uh,
Sold. What else is going to go wrong?
the dice tell the story, and so the
Yeah.
Dark Lords have the jump on you. And so what happens is they are like kind of swerving around, and as they're swerving around, they get crossbows ready, and you're kind of balancing them on the handlebars of their bikes, and they're going to take some pot shots at your van.
Oh,
Try
not
and
the van.
do.
I think you just got it painted, man.
I did.
It's going to be several shots. And so let's see.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, boy.
Looks like a couple of them are definitely going to hit.
Yeah.
Now the question is, let's see. I'm going to roll again just because they were trying to be clever. No, they just hit the body of the van. They don't actually hit the tires.
Oh, good.
Great.
So
So
that
I'm kind of like doing this. Whoa, my van, man.
actually, you know what? Go ahead and make like a dexterity saving throw. See if
I
you
was
can-
about to say.
Yeah,
Let me get my character
that seems good.
sheet
I
here.
like that idea.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my character sheet. Of course, when I go to grab it, I lose my character sheet.
It's always the way.
This is the first time I've done this, so.
It's fun.
Uh,
Like I said, we're all learning together.
yeah,
It's a
it's
journey.
great. No, yeah, heck yeah. You know what? Let's go over here and do that this way. I've got a couple different ways of potentially rolling. So
Yeah.
this is
I think now there's always the manual route.
okay. So that's that vehicle proficiency,
Yo.
and that's that
Oh.
there.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh.
So
Oh.
what happens is, I think what would happen here is you would like careen off the side and like into a pile of like trash.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah. So now your view is gonna be blocked. You're gonna have a harder time.
Oh no!
maneuvering.
Disadvantage.
But not my side, not the passenger side, right? Like I'm clear view.
Well, I was actually gonna get to you, Romy, at this point. What
Oh,
are
no.
you going to do?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
holding
probably
on
got
to
high
the
health.
what I was always told was the oh shit handle
Yeah.
on the van.
Oh, my van don't have those.
I go to grab the oh shit handle, it goes clink.
So
Damn it!
Yeah, it breaks off.
Yep. Just keep driving, and I'm going to pull my body out through the window and just sit on the windows so I can get better vantage of the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to shoot my golden eye laser at the two next to me first to try and blind them.
Oh wow!
Eye
Yeah.
laser?
Yeah, I have. It's a racial feature which I love.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, it's a DC of 10. You have to make a con save for both of them.
Okay, so
Wow.
both the Dark Lords need to make a DC 10 con save.
How much damage does it do, though?
No, they're just blinded then until
Oh, okay.
their next
Nice,
turn. But
nice.
if they're on bikes, so I'm assuming they're.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna suck.
like blinding is a terrifying thing in this case.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially if you're driving like
One does fine. Basically, what happens is he like just kind of like swerves away at the last second, kind of like does this weird like spinny trick on his bike, like almost donutting. The other guy though does not have the same luck and will actually need to make a throw to make sure he does not completely, as they say in the biz, beef it.
right.
And he does indeed beef
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and Romy's just hanging on, giving him a wink, going, "Yeah, ride your bike now."
So yeah, the guy who's wearing this mask that looks like some like weird old mummy pharaoh thing, like just completely hits this road barrier and goes flipping over it,
Amazing.
and effectively he will be out of this fight.
And as I slide back into the car, so I'm not in danger.
Yeah, good idea. Pew Pew, what are you doing?
Well, so I'm still kind of hanging on. I can't really see. I'm going to do something pretty crazy.
Mhm.
I'm going to make a vehicle proficiency check to try to pull the van sideways so the bikes actually crash into the van.
Oh, you're gonna just try and
Yes,
sideswipe them.
just
Oh.
fucking pull sideways, and they're with their momentum, they're just going right into me. So that will be at Jack on the left because I'm on the left driving.
Sure.
And there's how many of them are there?
There are currently 3 of them left.
3 of them.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
right.
That's kind of what I think I heard 4 earlier. So
Yeah.
let's make that vehicle check. I hope this works.
Please do. Hope it goes better.
Yeah.
You don't even have the disadvantage because you're not trying to like drive.
No, I'm
forward.
not trying to. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to drive forward.
Yeah,
I'm going to
no,
actually
do
like,
it too.
oh, damn. You think you're going to blind me? I don't think so.
What we got? Oh boy!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
What's with
What
the
an,
3?
an auspicious start.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a 6. This is going to suck.
Beautiful 6. Just putting it right there. So yeah, you try and do that, and like you hate these guys so much because basically what happens is like they drive up the side of like a shanty essentially
Yeah.
on the side of the road and
Yeah.
jump over the van.
Nice.
Mad
Like-
Max style.
Yeah,
like
totally.
you did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is what we're
Oh.
here for. This is
And now we're stopped as far as I'm concerned. So
yeah, you're on the side. And so they will what do they want to do at this point? I know what they're gonna do. They will actually stop.
Okay.
They'll kind of do the Akira slide
yeah.
thing and basically unload on your van again because
Mhm.
you know, just
Mhm.
hate. Sheer hate.
Get down!
Thwacka, 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 thwacka. It looks like one of them will hit.
Oh, boy.
And did they do it? Come on. Yes. You feel the rear passenger side start to.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Hey, I'll be right back.
That's my tire, man.
And
Good thing I got a spare.
and basically that's all they can do at this point. But you can tell they're like revving their bikes and getting ready to roll out.
Oh, they're starting to slow us down. Oh. Hmm.
Are they behind the van then now because they shot out one tire?
They're actually in front of the van because what
Oh,
happened
in front
is
of it.
Pew Pew tried to go to the left, and so that leaves the van with the right side facing basically forward down the road.
Shoot them or take their bikes.
So Romy, what you gonna do?
Sold! I'm gonna do my blaster on the guy that's on my left.
Great.
Let's see what happens, I suppose.
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Oh boy.
Don't forget the gunslinger power.
That does hit.
Oh, it
Nice!
does.
Oh.
Okay, so then let's see here.
So you're just
Well-
are you just trying to shoot the guy or
The guy, yeah, I want to kill him, I think, right? Isn't that the plan? Or- I don't know what you did.
Yeah, I was just going towards the guy. I wasn't hitting any specific position, but it was more like me just like sending a message, like, "Hey, you're in our way."
Mhm.
yeah, you wing the guy and he's got like this like rag wrapped headed mask and he just, "Urgh." All right. Anything else?
I wonder if you would allow me as a bonus action to just walk up and like pistol whip him because I can do that as a gunslinger thing.
I mean, you haven't moved yet, so you can get out of the car and like rush up and just wing him on the head.
Yeah, I'll just do one of those like slide out the front window things and just run up and go whack against that temple. It's not going to do a whole lot because I'm not very strong. But
It's
let's see. Oh,
Oh wow.
Oh,
of course you
nice.
say that and you get the crits.
Wow.
so then
roll the damages.
Bam.
5 damage to the dome.
Goodness.
You whack him, and you know what? I'll leave because there's a crit, and magical things happen when we crit. Let's. Oh yeah, no, he like falls off the bike down on the ground, clutching his head.
I put my Lisa
Wilhelm
Frank,
scream.
yeah, Lisa Frank boot right to his chest. Be like, you are slowing me down.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
Like, I just can't help but imagine this dude like doing that. Ow!
I mean, it's not quite that bad because it's not like he got like knocked off or anything like that. He
Oh,
just
not
got
yet?
But he's got the mask
right,
on
right.
still, so he's
Yeah.
like, "Ugh."
He's not like
Okay.
completely down for the count.
Right.
So what does
We'll
he
save
do
that for later.
when you do that? Because actually no, it's Pew Pew's turn.
My
Pew
turn,
Pew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm waiting. Okay, so the gunslinger that can't shoot jumps out right through the passenger side and grabs this huge beaded necklace off his neck, and he just comes in. He gets about 10 feet away from the guy, and he whacks him. But I'm trying to grapple him, the other guy,
Sure.
with the chain. So it's a grapple attack with the chain, and
Sure.
then I want to drag him an offhand claw.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, cool. All right, so should I use athletics for the grapple then, or should I?
Yeah.
use just
Let's
a
go with
regular
that.
attack?
Let's do an athletics on the grapple.
Okay. Well, that's the same anyway. So.
Yeah. What's he say?
Oh, only 10, but it's opposed,
Yeah.
right? So it's a chain, right?
Yeah. Let's see what he's got. Can he? Oh boy. Oh buddy. Yeah, he just beats it. Unfortunately.
Just beats it. Okay, well I'll step in then and just claw him in the face.
Okay.
Do
it.
Just gotta find that. No, yep, there we go. Oh no, I
Oh,
missed.
Nothing
boy.
doing.
Jeez, this thing don't like me.
Roll 20
Can I
is
roll
a,
real-
a fickle monster.
Yeah, fair enough.
You've been smoking too much, man. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's
I
look
got
at
it.
Smell the trash and everything. So yeah, so you got one of the guys on the bike. You got the guy on the ground. The third guy, he's got no loyalty. Screw it, he's booking. He pops the wheelie and he's off, leaving these two guys to their fates. The other two guys, the guy you have on the ground, basically is going to scrabble out from beneath your boot. And yeah, oh man, that's a great idea. I love that idea. He rips off his rag mask, and you see that he's got like just this skull for a head.
Ooh.
And his canines are elongated, and he drives in for a bite.
Did I tell you they were undead? I should have told you they were undead.
What the? They're coming to bite me, man.
Oh, get
Oh,
ready.
Oh.
Oh yes. Oh, we are going to roll that out then.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Pleasing to me. Okay, cool. What? Oh no, that's not fair at
Oh.
all.
No.
So
That's
you're
not
going
fair.
to take 3 piercing damage and 1 necrotic damage. So he comes in
Oh
and
man.
just it's almost literally a love bite.
Oh my god. That's so. I'm not into the undead, man.
He just sort of like stumbles because he jumped in.
Mhm.
And-
The other guy is going to attempt to swipe at Pew Pew with what appears to be like his dirt biker gauntlet has like claws built into it.
Yeah, he spins around, kind of throws a shell at him.
Well,
Go ahead, bro.
Come at me, bro. No, that is
No.
no good.
Wow. Yeah.
Portal says
right across the shell. Whoa, man, you don't have to be so nasty.
Jeez. All right, Romy, what you do?
Well, he bit me. I'm gonna bite him back.
Right answer.
And my teeth are gold, so booyah.
Nice.
And that's
Well,
Or not.
It's hard to
Nope.
bite when you're being bitten.
yeah.
Usually,
I just go.
It's more of a makeout now.
"Ah."
gross. So
This is not how I thought my night would go.
Oh no. Okay, Pew Pew, what do?
Same deal. This time I'm not gonna buy. I see like because there's only 2 of them left.
Yeah.
I see that my friend is. I'm like, what are you doing there? So I give him another chain attack
Sure.
and another claw. Same guy, same twice.
Sure.
So let's do that. Ah!
Oh.
No.
Get crits. Da. Yeah.
So-
No, that misses.
Do we crit fail or yeah, both mixed.
I
So
mean,
yeah.
Yeah. Ouch. So you're just kind of like just flailing at this guy, trying to get a hit on him, and he's just.
Hold
duck it.
still. Hold still.
You are such a downer, man. And he'll try and claw at you once more. See if he can do that, and then can he do it? Oh, there we go. There's the hit. So his claw will go ahead and deal 5 slashing damage to you.
Oh.
And then he is actually going to try and run. Actually, he's going to try and get out of here because he does not.
I'll take an opportunity attack on that.
Please do.
Ah! Hopefully that one hits.
Yes, that absolutely.
Yeah!
hits.
Sweet. Not much damage, but.
Well, let's see. Let's
Oh, yeah.
just click on the necklace thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Gotcha. Sorry.
That's fine.
Screwed.
No worries.
That was a hit anyway. So.
Yeah, just click on the name and it'll pop it down for you.
There we go. Ah, there we go.
You know, there's a thing that
I
lets
did
you
it.
like. You know, there's
Well
a
done.
setting on here that lets you like automatically roll damage.
So
when
yeah,
you roll an attack.
yeah, you hit him. But he's still like limping away as you like one of his arms falls off. Cool. And then the other guy, what does he want to do? Yeah, he's ticked at Romy. She pistol whipped him. That hurts the pride. He's gonna go for that bite. Nah, he misses. Totally. Romy,
Nope.
do a thing.
When he goes in for that bite, I'm just gonna hook him under the jaw, take my blast, and go right up underneath it.
Oh,
Oh,
So
sick.
let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes!
there we
Yeah,
go.
there we be.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Take it.
how does this go?
Yeah, so he comes in and I go, hey! No means no! Bah!
Yeah.
Sweet.
There you go.
And it's, I don't know if it shatters his skull. I don't know if they're like dusty undead. I can't. For some reason, I was picturing like full body and just a skull for a head, like Ghost Rider. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
it looks like that,
Ooh, okay, yeah. So just.
but like no burning. It's just like the skulls and such. So
Okay, so yeah, it just
Right.
goes straight through. Nothing really like shatters. Then I'm just kind of like, what a
brute.
waste of my time, man.
All right, pew
Yeah,
pew.
like
What
out
do
of
you-
curiosity, was he one of those restless guys?
We'll find out in a bit. We'll
Oh,
we'll
right.
we'll
Okay.
talk about that. So pew
Yeah.
pew.
All
You got
right.
that guy running on you.
So is he faster than me, or can I chase him down?
I think you might be able to run him down on
Okay,
this
let's
one.
do that. Let's just do that. All right.
Cool.
Okay. We'll go here. And let's hit him with the bead necklace.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Yeah!
Over the jitters there.
Yeah.
It finally hit.
Yeah, nice.
Give me them damages.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Which one? Again, the roll 20 fancy. It's weird because I gotta. Next time I'm gonna get it figured out. Yeah,
There That's fine.
yeah, cool, awesome.
All right. So how does this one go?
Yeah, I'll just wrap the chain, my necklace right around him, and does this kill him? Or yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and just kind of like pop his head off.
Ooh. Oh, brutal. And there's like you see like this little spark, almost like a magic, pop out of his neck.
Huh.
Then he goes down.
You mind if I throw a knowledge check on that with advantage because it's not dead?
Sure.
That's what I was thinking. What would that be? Arcana? Untrained,
Yeah.
obviously, right?
Sure.
Oh no, yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. Gotta get better at this. Sorry.
It's fine. Always get better with
That's
practice.
Ooh.
13. Yeah, restless. Like they are dead, but they're also like animated somehow. So there is
Yeah.
that little bit of like magic to them.
Yeah,
Probably.
fair enough. Animated dead. That's what I was trying to find out if they were animated dead.
Yeah.
Someone's been animated and dead. These aren't the real X Dark Lords.
Well, that's just rude. Ugh.
Anyway, we better get to this casino so you can foil the heist. Let's grab these motorcycles and get out of here. I'll just lock up the van.
Just
I'm
leave
not-
it on the street. It's fine.
I don't think anybody's gonna want to steal it anyway.
Oh, it's a piece of, it's a POS, so I lock it. I still like it.
Boop, boop.
No, it's just a key. Just a key.
She pays.
Are you kidding? Like he can afford a car alarm. Come on.
She can afford a car alarm
No.
and lock it at a distance, but not any other improvements. That's the only thing you can do.
He's got the
Well,
seat
maybe.
heaters and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you lock up and just like surprisingly, the dirt bike can hold your weight. It's
Yeah.
really like durable.
Oh, good. Because I'm like 400 pounds.
All right.
Like it scrapes a little bit on the bumps, but
Yeah. Cool.
yeah. And so you guys speed on off, and that's when we will come back to Callie and Arn. You guys arrive at it is apparently the Alpha Casino. I had missed that, but I picked it up. And so you arrive there at relatively the same time as each other.
So Callie, like, she got here on her hoverboard, and she sort of like does this thing where she like flips off the hoverboard and like lets it just like go back onto the little thing that she carries it on her back. Like, yeah.
Nice.
This neon pink bus rolls up. We hear the and a few, touristy types come on out, and then this Arn in shades, full chainmail, swords, axes, an adventurer style pack, but has a relatively modern looking hefty walking stick that the head of it looks like an anvil, and the crook of it is the horn of the anvil. Using that to help, awkward steps, and just gets off the bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a
Sounds cool.
couple people don't really give you a second glance. You're not the worst dressed person in Paradise City. by any sight.
Yeah.
Oh
And
no,
like
that's
Callie probably wouldn't be the kind of person that you would expect to see in like a full-blown casino either, because she's like obviously at most like about 16 years old. She's got this really 1980s breakdancer style outfit, just like this cropped varsity jacket type thing, red baseball cap top to the back, and all this like long fluffy hair toward the back, and these shorts that are like. Did you guys hear that?
I totally did.
It was
Yeah.
just car ambient noise can happen.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes. Go on.
Yeah, but yeah, she just looks like something that's straight out of some cool kid cartoon character type thing, like some kind of mascot like that you would think. But yeah, she wouldn't look like, you know, if somebody like saw her, she'd be like, "Aren't you a little young to be here? This is like 21 and older." But yeah,
Yeah.
you could be here for the buffet.
yeah.
Well, and the Wolfpack isn't necessarily known for being the most discretionary about underage versus
Yeah, that is true.
adult-age
That is true.
entertainment.
Yeah, they kind of don't really care.
Probably not.
All right, so
Just
there's
wanted
going
to
to be a bit of a rigmarole once we get in, because they're going to see the axes and the swords, and they're going to make a little bit of a hubbub about it. But you and your stuff should just slide right on in, which is what I'm counting on.
Yeah. Do you think they might say anything about this whip? Because I've got a whip.
They will say something about the whip.
Right. It's not my main weapon, but it's fine.
They will say something about the whip.
Yeah, you guys walk in, and a couple of these big burly buff elves.
Okay, wait.
Actually,
Before you do that,
Buff
I'll be like, okay,
elves.
Arn, just a second. Before we go up to them, I've got an idea. All right. Are there any windows near the casino? Are there any like windows that you can like reach in through something and get something out? Like,
are you just trying to like reach into like a store window, or like are you
Well,
looking
no,
for
like-
apartments, or
no, just like any window. Like if we were to go inside of the casino, is there any window that you could use to look outside?
I
Just
mean,
any
it's
window.
the front is like any, like if you've been to a casino, you know they have like essentially glass. It's glass front.
Right. And
So-
any windows that can open.
I mean, other than the doors, not really. That's not how
Okay.
how that would work.
Let me see.
Other than
No,
like as you get
because-
higher up, where it gets to like the hotel side of things, you'd have windows.
If you're
Okay.
trying to do a ditch the weapon thing, that's going to usually involve greasing someone's palm. And the wolf pack doesn't take kindly to people being on other people's payroll, even temporarily.
Right, because my plan was I could use my mage hand to sort of, if you could like hide the weapon out somewhere, I could sort of telekinetically bring it back in.
Unless we're trying to go around back and jump the cabana, I don't think that'll work. It's worth a shot if you really need to get that in.
Well, if you think you can fare pretty well without your weapons, then hey, go for what you know.
As he just hefts the cane. Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Right.
There you go. So yeah, anything else you guys want to do before you head in?
No, that's about it.
Okay.
All right, well, let's head on in. Funny thing is, they're not going to really worry too much about the backpack. I don't know why.
Yeah, they'll as I said, a couple of burly elves will indeed accost you and divest you of your weapons for
Right.
safekeeping and for the safety of casino patrons, quote unquote.
Yes, I'll take my ticket, please, and check my weapons. Thank you.
Yeah, I give them my whip.
Mhm.
Fortunately, my most of my weaponry is contained within this guitar, so I mean, not literally inside of it, but
Yeah, no, they don't pay attention to the guitar. I mean, they're used to music acts rolling through.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's not a thing. You do get a bit of bit of the hairy eyeball there, are, and they are a little surprised to see you come strolling in.
You have the best zombie in town.
That's true. We do make some mighty fine zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, or
It's a
Don't
rum beverage.
ask.
It's a double entendre.
heyo.
You may, maybe not. We'll find out. So yeah, you head in. Where are you guys head to?
Well,
You know the doctor more than I do, and if he's a high roller, even though he's on the run, he's probably someplace opulent.
right,
would-
exactly. I would probably check the hotel suites because
Hmm.
they do have some hotels in this casino, right?
Yeah, there's a hotel. It's got the high rise thing going on.
Right. So first of all, what Callie is going to do is she is going to probably head over to the bar and see if she's going to like ask the bartender if the bartender saw anyone that fits Dr. Avantgarde's description.
Roll me a persuasion check, because I assume you're trying to like sweet talk the bartender at this
Right.
point. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Short answer. The bartender is very nonplussed when you, one, don't order an alcoholic drink, two, don't tip, and three, then start obviously trying to pump them for information. So 3 strikes, they clam up, unfortunately.
Hey, all right, fine, just chill, just asking, asking.
Please pardon my young friend. Zombie, please. And if I could have 2 umbrellas. Thank you. And then just plop down a single platinum piece. And go, so my young friend who had a problem explaining herself is looking for an old friend of hers, high roller, not quite a whale, more like a dolphin, but likes to live well. You wouldn't happen to know who's in the upper suites right now and if they're playing at any of the tables?
The bartender looks down long and hard at that platinum piece, and suddenly it's gone. I know who you're talking about. They came in a few days ago. They've done a little bit of gaming at the tables, but honestly, they've been spending a lot of time upstairs ordering a lot of room service. They send like a couple of fancy looking lads down here to collect the stuff. Very, they get the star treatment.
Right. Like, because Dr. Avantgarde, like, he has these minions. They're these, in this situation, you call them like golems or constructs. Like gold-plated golems called the Avant Knights. They basically look kind of like, as a matter of fact, I think I had a lot of them in the picture that I showed you of them. They're just these gold-plated knight-like golems, and yeah, those are his minions. Just so you know.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. It looked like they were wearing some weird gold armor underneath their fancy clothes. So
Right.
Oh, lovely.
Sounds about right.
So, staying probably at the very top, or is he not quite fancy enough for that?
it sounds like the
Probably would.
Wolfpack's rolled out the red carpet for him.
All right,
Yeah.
so he's in the top suite with the pool. Got it.
Yeah,
Thank you so
totally.
much. And take my fruity beverage. Walk on over to the elevator. So
And I follow him.
we can take this up to 10 floors below the suites. Then we're going to have to make our way into the executive stairwell. That's something we're going to have to improvise. Then take the stairs up, because the executive elevator we will not be able to do anything with.
Right.
I hope you're ready for this.
Yeah, I was born ready.
Okay. And just hit for one of the standard elevators, go on in, still sipping on the beverage, hit for the top of those floors, and then just enjoy the elevator music and alcohol.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, and Callie's just sort of sitting there just rocking out to something that's in her headphones.
Good. Okay, we're gonna cut back again to Romy and Pew Pew. So you guys arrive at the Alpha with your dirt bikes in tow. What are you doing at this point?
Well, first off, let's ditch these bikes. Try to hide them somewhere, and let's get a scout. Let's get an idea of what's going on around here. Get an idea. Let's just go in. Make a let's say investigate.
Investigation seems good.
Well, because we're at home, right? Because we're at home anywhere. So don't you get?
I don't know if we're at home anywhere yet because we have to be in a 1 mile radius of that place.
I don't know. Is this place in your guys' normal territory, or?
I would say it's up to you, DM.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give it to you for right now because you're going to be in unfamiliar territory soon enough anyway. So I mean, wait, what?
Yeah, that's not scary at all. I don't get it.
So yeah, make your checks.
So that would be with advantage then.
Sure enough.
And there we go. Wow. And that's with advantage. So. Oh man. I suck. I'm just like, I'm actually having to smoke outside. I got bored of wandering around this bougie casino, man. It's not my style.
Yeah, a lot of weird wolf motif. It's just,
yeah.
I'm gonna say sit tight. Don't worry, I got this. And I'm gonna go to the bartender, buy 2 shots. Be like, hey, 1 for you, 1 for me.
Okay. All right.
Does he take it?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. This
A
guy
casino bartender wouldn't turn down a drink.
Yeah, casino bartender. Okay. You're buying the drinks.
Yeah.
How much are you paying for this setup?
I'll slap down like 3 gold.
3 gold,
maybe.
Okay. And what you talking at this point after you do your shot?
Like yeah, that was it's been a while since I've had one of those.
Yeah, yep. Gets a good burn going in the throat, I find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell you what, buy you another one if you tell me if there's anybody been creepy in here asking questions.
Yeah. No, you buy it, do another round, and he's like, you want the guys in the masks or the kid and the dwarf that rolled through here just a little bit ago?
And I'm very non-discreetly just gonna look back at Pew Pew and be like, hey, the guys.
Yeah, by this point I've kind
of
of shown back up and what's this? Masks? I don't know what you're talking about.
Here, take this, you'll feel better. And I slide him the shot.
Whoa, yeah, that does feel better. Thanks. The guys in the masks, yeah. We do you know anything about them? Where they might have gone?
Yeah. They were saying something about going and getting some gear out of the car or something. I don't know. I think they were gonna use like the gym or something from the way they were talking.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what they're gonna do, man. Pretty sure they're gonna do something else entirely.
Oh wow, that's some heavy stuff, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
Probably, man. I have seen a lot go down in this place.
I was gonna say, as a bartender, you probably have a lot of stuff happening around you. I'm surprised that you're not overwhelmed with all the information.
I you learn to take things in stride, I find.
Okay.
And I kind of whisper over to the guy. So, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think it's gonna get pretty crazy in here soon, brother. I think you should take your break.
Dude, you got a hit that I can have, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, come on with me.
dude, you are a lifesaver.
And Romy's just rocking out to whatever beat's happening.
Oh yeah.
Just.
So you guys are you guys just gonna chill for now then?
I mean,
Well, I'm
I
waiting for
look
him
around
and the
place.
bartender done
I'd like
having
to
their
know:
powwow.
is there anyone else? Like, well, I mean, is the dwarf and the guitar chick are still here, right?
They're up in the yeah. They just headed to the elevator just a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay. And we watched them leave.
Yeah, you might have noticed them
Yeah, fair enough.
as you headed in when you were getting checked.
Did you see that chick's bitchin' guitar, man? That was sweet. I bet
Yeah.
she can rock some major tunes on that.
She looked like some punk kid to me, man, but I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. A
Maybe.
musician could be anyone.
It's true. Talent lies in all
Best
of us.
artists start at a young age. Don't knock it.
That's right.
Just kind of grooving out.
Yeah.
So you guys are chilling. Yeah. Where do we want to go from here?
I feel like we might be listening to that freaking bad guy song now.
Let's just set that up.
I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, I'm a tough guy. Treat you
Yeah,
really
you got
rough
it.
guy.
So, yeah.
Oh, Romy would totally be into it. She was like, yeah.
Yeah. No, you guys are just grooving out on the dance floor, waiting for shit to kick off. And so I guess at that point, Callie and Arn,
Right.
you guys have gotten to the top of the elevator, and it's basically the room below or the floor below the high rollers.
Right.
So where are you going?
Okay, so now, so I turned to Arn and I'm like, okay, so now you said that the plan is we come up here and take the stairs the rest of the way, or is like the VIP elevator the only way up any further from here?
No, how most casinos work is there's an executive elevator, there's a service elevator that will go up to the main rooms, and there's also, by law, stairs. It's just the stairs are locked down for either service or if you have a pass key. But this is probably the best way to get to the stairs because that particular door is going to be the most worn due to the butlers being on this floor and most of the service coming up to this floor and then coming through here. So if there's any reason to go and get linens and whatnot, if anything runs out, it's going to be this floor. So that door is going to be the most worn. And, well, I'm not too proud about this, but if you want to sneak up into the suites, all you have to do is sweet talk one of the maids that usually works this floor, and you can get up there.
I could do that. Okay. Do I see any of the maids or janitors or anything walking around?
Any of the staff. Okay. We are going to play a favorite game of mine. You'll be well acquainted with this. It's called High, Low, Good, Bad.
Okay.
So you name high or low and good or bad.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but let's see.
Mystery.
So do you want high to be good or low to be good?
I see. Well, let me see. Probably high, because I'm going to be using charisma, right, to try and.
You're not going to be making this roll first. I'm
Okay.
making this roll.
Oh.
All right. Well,
A 15 means that a high is good,
okay.
and so you are able to find.
I was going to say high is good, so
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's what I heard.
Mhm.
And so you find you find a maid who
Okay.
looks like she belongs in the upper crust. She's got the fluffy hair and like a really spiffy looking uniform, and she is like in one of the linen closets, kind of picking stuff up.
Okay, so I go up to her and I'm like, "Oh, hey, so excuse me, so I was here with my friends up in the VIP suites, and I came down here to get some drinks for guys up there, and I accidentally got locked out down here. So, if you wouldn't mind, could you like get me and my friend back up to the higher suites somehow?
Okay. Yeah. No, that's
Because
a.
I left, yeah, because I left my key card upstairs by accident."
Oh, well, and go ahead and roll me the persuasion on that. Let's see what we got. Uh, is there any specific way that you do this? That you make this request?
Uh, yeah, I just mostly just go up to her and basically just tell her that story, that completely fabricated story. In fact, I tell her that I am Dr. Avantgarde's niece.
There we go. There we go.
Because they could probably be related, you know, with the dark skin and all that fluffy hair. They could definitely.
Maybe you just have just enough look, and so you do that. And, oh, you poor dear! I'm so sorry that happened. Yeah, yeah. One moment. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? We'll
Oh,
get you.
he's over here. Hey, Arn.
She sounds
Yeah.
almost afraid, actually, when you mention the
Right.
doctor.
Mhm.
Ard comes hearing this conversation and how it's going.
Mhm.
He has snuck back into his pack and has brought out like change of shades and the purple shades from his bad days go on.
Mm.
As well as just taking a little bit of the old combat makeup and has just marked the face, and so he's his old self, as it were, just
Yep.
with chainmail.
Yeah. And she definitely gets that look. Oh yeah, no, one moment, and she keys you guys in to the stairwell.
He's like, "Thanks, sweetheart. You rock." And he
Yeah.
goes up and goes upstairs.
Yeah, and she lets you guys through without a sound.
Nice.
All right. So you guys are headed up the stairs.
Mhm.
And I want you to make a perception check for me.
Ooh.
Big
Oh,
money.
nice.
Big money. Okay. So Callie, as you guys have reached the top floor, you see like a small little like almost like a ventilation window,
Right.
and you look at it and you see the night line of Paradise City, beautiful blinking lights and that sort of thing. Though it looks like a fog is starting to roll in. It's really weird. And the other thing that you notice as you kind of go to look out and kind of see, because like you haven't really been in a place this high before. It's kind of cool.
Right.
Uh,
Like Callie has never been to a casino before anyway. So
Yeah.
like
yeah,
Yeah.
this is all new. What's even newer is the trio of guys climbing up the side of the building.
like, Arn, I think we've got trouble.
Just actually like peeks around, takes a gander at these fellas.
Mhm.
And I'd like to use evil machinations.
Sure.
For those of you who may be new to lasers and liches and the joy that is the Retroverse, there is this delightful thing called the heal background.
Right.
You were a bad, bad boy. And while you were a bad, bad boy, you were a part of many bad, bad plans. And so you can get an inkling as to what's going on the opposite side of the street, as it were. So just taking a look at these guys, as well as just the layout of everything, the fog rolling in, and just like that henchman like mind just going, okay, if that were me, why am I here and what am I doing?
And so, like, several
That's
things
cool.
start clicking in your mind, Arn. You have So these guys are obviously here to do some harm of some stripe. What kind? You're not sure because you don't know them from Adam. The fog is very unusual for Paradise City. You don't know what that's about, but that is not good.
Did these guys climbing up the wall come with the fog?
No. They don't.
Okay, so they're completely unrelated.
Yeah, no, with Kelly, like, Arn just registering things is like, those guys are here to knock some heads together. I don't know as to why.
Well, they definitely don't look like avant-gardes, guys.
Yeah, I have a feeling your good old nemesis has gotten on the wrong side of something. And with that, switches back to his normal shades and rushes up the door, trying to meet head to head with whatever ill this is coming. Because in his mind, if these guys are here to lay down some pain, this is going to be really bad, really fast.
Yeah, that could indeed be the case.
Yeah, and Callie just takes out her guitar. She's getting ready to lay down some tunes.
Okay.
So are we? So I can like see them through the window, right? And they're still climbing up the wall.
Yeah, they
To the
are.
window, to the wall.
Yep, they are climbing up. What are you doing?
Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Do they see us?
They do not appear to have noticed you at this point in time.
Okay. What exactly do they look like? Do they look
You can't
like
tell.
they're human or undead, or can we tell?
They look human from where you're at. They are wearing what appear to be like bodysuits of some kind, and like they have climbing gear.
Mhm.
But other than that, you can't really make out who they are.
Okay. I'm going to try this. I have a spell called Swift Stars. Swift Stars can create a series of large sparkling lights that rush towards your opponent and through cover. So make a ranged spell attack against the target. So either way, so what Callie's going to do is she's like, all right, just watch this, Arn. When I'm through with these guys, they're gonna be flat. And then takes this and starts playing this these tunes, and the star, like the stars on the sides of her, on the other sides of her jeans, they start glowing and they come off and just phase through the window and start moving towards the hand. Let's see, how many of these stars are there? Because how many people are climbing up these?
There are 3 of them that you can see.
3 of them. So when I hit the target, takes 1 creature. Okay, so I only get to attack 1 creature with this, but the stars all go for like the hands and feet of whoever it is that's the closest to the top. So the aim would be not necessarily to just hit that person, but to like slice whatever he's using on his hands to climb up the walls.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll that spell right now. Swift Stars.
Well, that's the spell.
Okay.
Make a ranged spell attack. Okay, so that's
Your spellcasting ability plus your proficiency on the d20, like any other ranged attack.
okay. So hold on. I'm kind of used to the other kind of thing for this. So let me just put this. Let me just bring this up. Okay, so that's spellcasting ability is.
I believe it's dexterity, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Dex.
So it's Dex, your proficiency should be 2 at level 1.
Right.
So it should be either.
Actually,
plus...
it's 3 because it's 3 because of my race and some other stuff that I put up there. So,
I see how it is. Okay. So then, yeah, you're
Uh,
probably what at like 6 or 7?
Yeah, so that's okay. Sorry about that. So you
No
said
worries.
Dex plus proficiency plus D20, right?
Yep.
Okay. How do I add an extra number thing on this advanced
So if
roll?
you roll the d20, then put plus whatever, it'll add it in there
Right.
automatically.
Okay, so I'll just. Okay, I see. So that would be a plus 5, D20 plus 5 actually.
Yep,
1, 2, 3,
that sounds
4,
right.
5. Right. So
Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
20.
Damn.
Yep. Boom.
yeah,
Good hit.
Nice.
All right. Give me some damages.
damages. That's 1d6 radiant.
And
Hold on a
1d6
minute.
slashing. Yeah.
Oh, 1d6 slashing. That's right.
Yeah, it does both. So
The 1d6 radiant and 1d6 slashing. So
there's our radiant. There's our slashing. Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, because he is doing a thing here. So let's see if he can stay up. He manages to stay up. Thank you.
oh man.
Dang.
But you did cut him, but good. And that's when they know they're made. Arn, you got one action to take.
Just heading up these stairs because there ain't much range that he can do, and he can't do this magic thing that he's worrying about.
Okay.
So it's just his little legs pumping as hard as they can, getting to the top of the stairwell.
Yeah, he'll get up there and through, and that is where we're going to leave you guys for right now. And we're going to cut back to Pew Pew and Romy. So you guys are downstairs chilling out. Is there anything else you guys have been doing in the interim at this point, or are you just kind of just waiting?
I've been keeping an eye out to see if I see anybody that looks familiar, like the masked men that we encountered on the way here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely always doing something other than just sitting around too.
Okay, yeah. Do some perception checks for me, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
We're really good at looking like we're not doing anything.
It's fine. You're good, I promise.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
My
spicy-
passive's 15, so I don't know. if
passive
that's-
15. No, that's actually useful if you were doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what
I'll
happened?
roll it though. but-
Yeah, I mean if you're actively looking for people, that's fine.
Yeah. Passive 15.
We'll take the passive. So as you guys are chilling and making yourselves at home here, you do notice that actually in the staff attire, there are a couple of guys that are like, I don't know if the staff's not noticing or they were paid to not notice. But there are a couple guys that are obviously wearing masks. One guy's got this weird like half mask thing going on
Yeah.
with this thing, and the other guy has got like this like a lich thing happening with like a little
Mhm.
crown on his head.
They're undead. Is what my sense is, right?
that is a distinctive possibility there.
Yes. Okay.
I don't like it.
No, I don't like that either. What do you think we should do?
Well,
sister?
did your bartender friend tell you where the other people went that he told us about?
They went upstairs.
That's right.
But there's something going on down here too. I don't know.
And the
You
other
think we
thing,
should shoot him?
I'm gonna fire my gun into the
Oh,
air.
you're going to
Oh my god.
in the casino?
Yeah.
No, they took your weapons.
yeah, no, they checked.
No,
your
they
gun.
took our weapons. So the only weapon
Oh.
we have, the only weapon I have is my necklace. I guess. It's a necklace and my claws.
You would have your
Yeah,
your
she has her
one-
fangs now.
I do have my bite, yeah.
Mm. Oh, that's interesting how we work out that way.
Ooh, and I have my laser eyes.
Yes, you do have laser eyes. You are also noticing, Romy, that there is an incredibly thick fog outside. It seems to be reflecting the lights inside the casino.
I don't like what's happening here.
I didn't do that.
I was gonna say, it looked like your van just opened up outside. Why?
I know. Crazy.
We left the van a mile back, man.
Mm.
Yeah, something's gotta happen. I mean, if they're upstairs, I don't know. What do you think? Slow takeouts one by one?
I'm gonna make a knowledge religion check.
Sure.
I hope that's not something. I hope that doesn't have something to do with entropy. Paku might be coming to get me.
Waka
Whoa.
waka, baby.
Waka waka.
And where's religion? Oh, it's alphabetical. Ooh, there you go.
There we go.
Ah!
Religion. Hey, there you go.
Nice.
The pious pew pew. Mists. Like Paku Paku usually isn't really about the mists or fog or anything.
Is
like
that some spiritual shit though?
I mean, it's weird. It's creepy.
Ugh.
It gives you an uneasy feeling, but you don't know what it is.
I hope the volcano mother guides us.
You can only hope. So what now, adventurers?
Well,
Upstairs or start down here?
I'm kind of concerned about all these undead. I think we should do something about it. But I'm not the sprightest, so I'm just gonna go with what you want to do.
Oh, great. Is there any of them close to me?
As you're kind of chilling out, one of them who's got like this like yellow pallor to his face is
Ew.
kind of wandering past, looking like he belongs working.
All right. I'm going to stealthily follow him through the crowd.
Roll me a stealth check if you want to trail him.
I'll just look back at Pew Pew and like wink and be like, "Give me a second."
I'll roll. No, I'll roll a stealth check too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, nice.
And these are I gotta ask, are these people undead?
You recognize these masks? These are Dark Lord's masks.
So these are undead. Cool, because I
Yeah.
have advantage.
Yup, totally.
Sweet.
Not me, but I decided not to do that.
There you go.
Yeah, looking good. So you guys are just kind of like weaving through the crowd carefully. There's like some people out
Okay.
on the dance floor. A couple, like they skirt past a couple gaming tables, but you have not been noticed by them.
I actually would be. I would have my head tucked in my shell a little bit, even just
Yeah.
to keep myself down from the rest of the crowd, because I'm not really stealthy. So.
I mean, it does the trick. So
Yeah, right.
Romi's really good at kind of blending in, so she just kind of dances through like she's supposed to be there.
Romy, you actually are doing a very good job of blending in because there actually are a lot of Wonari here.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, a lot of different types of Wonari chilling out.
Well, great. Um. Okay, so where is he leading us?
He is headed towards like the back, essentially, the back of the house.
Almost like the kitchen, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, the kitchens, the utility halls, that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until he goes into the back
Mhm.
and scope out and see if anyone's watching me, and then I'm gonna follow him in.
And I'm about 15 feet behind her.
Yeah, you appear to have not been noticed. There's nobody really there currently. Like, he's trying to also not get noticed.
Oh,
Mm.
dirty dealings. Okay, yeah, I'll follow him in then.
Yeah, you follow him in, no problem. He hasn't picked up that you're behind him.
Wonder where he's going.
Shh.
I'm quiet.
Is there anybody else back here, or is it just him right now?
It's just him.
I'm just gonna keep quietly following him. He's on a mission.
Okay. And as you follow him, Pew Pew, I want you to make a perception check for me.
Yeah. Okay. With advantage? Advantage?
No, not with
Okay.
advantage.
That's it. That sucked.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is
Yeah.
perfect live fine.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you're following him along, and eventually you get to like, he ducks into like essentially a broom closet or something, and you hear him rustling around in there.
I'm gonna count to 3 and just kick the door in, and be like, "Boo!"
Okay, yeah, he is in the middle of changing clothes into what looks like some climbing gear, like rock climbing gear.
Looks like you had something happening. Spill.
and he's got, you see just like the skeleton encrusted with like metal and jewels, and he's just, what the hell?
Yeah, that's right. You better speak up. What's the dish? What's happening?
And it's at that point he just drops the suit and tries to dive under you to get out.
Eye laser.
I'm about 15 feet behind her too.
Oh yeah, no. That does he?
No, we don't. That's the best part.
So yeah, he actually goes sliding beneath before you can unleash your eye blast.
Damn.
And clatters out into the corridor.
Where he steps into a 400-pound turtle.
Absolutely. That is absolutely what happens. Like, basically, like, we have the camera view of him standing up and running and just, bam, right into me.
Hey,
And
bro, what's up?
I just
How many
turned them right
times
there.
how many times can you use that eye laser? Is it unlimited?
It's a short
Or
rest.
do
Thing.
you
They've
have
had
a-
time, I believe.
Rest.
I was gonna say once every short rest, I believe, and we've been
Yeah, we
we've had-
short
we've been
rested.
chilling. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, what's up,
Yeah.
bro? Oh, jeez. And he just like,
And he's undead.
oh yeah, 100%.
So I smash him with my bead necklace. Do you want me to roll initiative, or do you want me to just
this
hit
is a
him?
surprise hit. You've got him
Sweet.
like on the. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll probably miss. Watch. Ah!
Okay.
Do I get
No.
advantage?
You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you
Yeah,
because he's just
I see that.
trying to
Yeah!
get away.
There we go.
Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
Boom,
And there you
boom.
go.
Curse
Figured that out.
slap. And then what then happens is he kind of like staggers to his feet and then he points behind you.
Oh shit. So I kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna fall for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna fall for that.
And that's when you are overtaken by mist and fog.
Yeah.
Romy, you have one last action. What do you do?
Yeah, baby.
Oh. I grab the dude, and I bolt.
And you are only able to get so far before the mist also overtakes you.
No.
As you hear the thumping and the lights. And that is when we're going to cut back to Callie and Arn.
Yes.
Right.
So, you guys have rushed in. You're in this, basically, it's a small hallway that has basically 2 suites access for this floor. What do you do?
Just going to like nod my head to Callie to take the other door while I get this one, and just first be smart. Try the handle.
Yeah, it's locked.
All right. So, are we still like? I'm gonna ask Arn. Like, are we still gonna worry about these guys climbing up the side of the building, or?
They're obviously here to cause some havoc, so we might as well get into the suites and alert
Right.
those that are in there that something's afoot. There's going to be a
Yeah,
blitz,
sure.
and then we'll sort out when the dust settles. I hope there's a chair in there.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. Besides, they're probably not anywhere near as dangerous as Avantgarde, because these guys might just be petty thieves. All right, let's get cracking. I'm gonna go to the other, to the the door that Arn, sort of suggested I go to. And it is locked, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so is it locked from the inside as well as? So if somebody were to somehow get on the other side of the door, they'd be able to unlock it by hand, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, is there enough of a space underneath the door for me to use my mage hand to sort of climb around the other side and unlock it, if that were possible?
I don't know if the mage hand actually cares about a space restriction as long as it can get down there, as long as there's any
Right.
space.
Right, exactly. So is there like a space?
There is a gap, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and use my mage hand to sort of just go under the door and pick the lock from the inside. So she
Yeah.
sort of takes her like her guitar and just sort of plays this little sound, and this little hand just sort of manifests itself out of sound waves and just sort of comes around the other side.
Yep. And you're able to pop the door. Click. And
Nice.
then at the same time, Arn?
Oh, nothing nearly so fabulous. First, I'm just going to, in my best voice, just do like the light wrapping of housekeeping, and just go housekeeping.
Okay. There is no answer.
Never that simple. And then just heave into the door.
Okay. Arn, I'm going to have you do this for me. High, low, good, bad.
Oh, boy.
Seeing how everything's going, we're going to go with low good.
Low is good, he says. Which
Oh,
means that
no.
high is bad.
It's bad.
So,
Bad luck today.
what happens, Arn, is you smash the door open, and you stumble into the entry hallway of the suite, and you see seated in the living room are several of the wolf pack, along with their leader, Nitro, who's a big, burly Wonari,
Oh,
who you remember from the OWO.
I just point and go, because I've been wanting to say this for such a long time. Hey there, handsome.
He turns to look because he recognizes Arn.
Why, yes, it's me, sunshine.
And that's when you also see seated on the other side of the room is the man that Callie has been describing to you, Dr. Avantgarde, with a couple of his Avan Knights. He's like, who the hell is this?
Oh, but by the by, there's a bunch of guys outside that are coming up here to rough you up and rob you.
Look, I don't got time for this. And he stands up and is gonna stride over. Callie, you open the door to your suite and it's empty.
Since I see nobody in there, I'm going to go over to where Arn is.
So yeah, you head over to where Arn has busted down the door, and you see Dr. Avantgarde
Right.
and several members of the wolf pack with this big Wonari guy running down Arn.
So I'm like, okay, Arn, I just checked the other suite. There's nobody in here. Did you find anything? Oh, bugs and glitches. There he is. And next thing you know, there's Dr. Avantgarde and that wolf dude. But yeah.
So yeah, it is at that point. We are going to go to initiative because it is that magical time. Oh,
Who was
right.
that? Dun, 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 dun. Initiative. Where's my initiative? It's over here.
Oh,
wow.
Those poor ducks.
Oh, boy.
They never stood a chance.
I've got 15 initiative.
Okay, cool.
I'm
and
so
then
excited for the wrestling move, so I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Callie has the
I don't
go
get
of-
those just yet.
Oh,
You don't.
Okay, so I go first?
Yeah, you've got this. Rock it.
Okay, so let's see. What do I have here? Okay, so charm person. If I use charm person, will I be able to turn one of these guys to fight on our side for a little while, or does it just make it so that they don't attack?
Yeah, generally, what charm person is, they are your best buddy. Your best buddy, specifically.
Right. So if I wanted them to, I would I could get them to fight, to help me fight.
I didn't say that. I said they'd be your
Okay.
best buddy. That doesn't
Okay.
mean that they're going to turn on their other buddies.
Okay, well, I'll save that for some other time. I am going to use my Eldritch Blast to take a shot at the. Okay, actually, who is closest to me right now? Who is the one that's posing most of a threat to me right now?
Currently, the closest person is Nitro, who is just coming hard at Arn.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nitro. I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast. So I take out the guitar and start playing this music, and like as she's playing this, like a beam, it's just sort of like summons almost like this sort of spirit-like figure that just sort of forms itself out of the sound itself, and it like points to it's got like all this like long rock star hair, almost kind of like a stand from JoJo if you think about it. Like it's just this thing that just comes out of her guitar and points at Nitro and fires this eldritch beam at him. And
Okay.
that's an attack roll. 12.
So a 12 on Nitro. That is actually enough to hit him, surprisingly.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and that's 11 force damage to him. Yeah. Oh man, that hits him. He is not happy, and so.
Like, come on, you guys! I'm gonna drop you like the bass.
Arn, care to follow up?
Seeing the vicious impact, and again, magic's entirely new to him. And seeing the impact on Nitro going as he's hefting the walking stick. Oh, Nitro Sunshine. I'd rather we talk this out, because I have a feeling this is going to get One Wing Angel bad. And swings the cane, not trying to hit him in the head, but going straight for a knee.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And as you go for that swing, and you basically have run to meet him. He brings up his big boot. And we're gonna see what he can do. Whoop. Does a let's see, +5, +7. Ooh, 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Okay. So he will go ahead and do 3 bludgeoning damage to you. So you don't quite get all of the hit in with your cane, because of this boot. Kind of knocks you back, leaves you reeling. But you still get a piece of him, and he kind of like has to shuffle to keep his footing. So he's probably not going to be able to do much for right now. As that happens, you see now this mist has risen up and is catching against the windows of this high-rise. And you see like these weird flashing lights inside.
And Callie's like, hey, who turned on the fog machine? She's still playing. She's still playing.
It's and Avant-Garde just has this very, very annoyed look. Callie Alavi,
Dr. Avant-Garde.
take care of her.
You have him spot on, by the way.
I have some experience playing villains, thank you.
Yeah.
And the Ava Knights hobble forward, and what happens is, rather than their usual like bludgeoning attacks, they hold up their arms, which the fist kind of just falls away, and you hear this whirring noise.
Oh, that's new.
Thunka, 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 thunka. And they start shooting crossbow bolts
Oh,
at
crap.
very rapid speed. So one of them, it's worth as it jams. The other one does manage to wing you for
Oh, man.
about 5 piercing damage.
Oh man. Let's see. That's 5. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm hurt really bad. Like, she just
Oh
goes down.
no! Ouch!
I'm only at 2 hit points.
Oh no! Oh
Mhm.
no! Has anybody like thrown any temporary HP or anything our way? Nope. Oh dear. Oh, so Callie is going to go down.
Uh,
2 HP. Ouch. No, you can't have 2. You have to have more than 2 HP. You're at first
I
level.
have like 7. I've got like.
Oh, you're
'cause-
down to 2. That's
Yeah.
I was like, this is not first edition. You do not.
No,
have
no, no,
a
no, 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 no,
D4
no,
and
no. I
stuff.
don't have 2 HP now. I'm like, I have 7 HP. I have 2 HP right now.
Got
That's
it.
what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Got it.
I'm not down.
Yeah.
I'm not out yet.
Just a reminder,
I'm
folks,
not
if you
out
take a look below, there are some ways you can help our heroes out, or hinder them in some ways, but help is probably better wanted at this point.
yet. Mhm.
So, oh, mercy. At that point, we are back to Callie.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn again?
Yeah!
Okay, so I've got, let's see. Okay, so my mobile feat allows me to let's see. Okay, so it allows me, it increases my speed by 10 feet, also with a lot of other things too.
Sure.
But, so what I'm going to do is, considering how badly wounded I am right now, bleeding all over the place, I got this arrow stuck through me, Callie sort of runs off to the side somewhere where one of these guys can't hit her, and so she starts playing, but she starts changing up her tune a bit. She starts playing this other song, and this song, like this green energy, starts to swirl around her and concentrate around her wound. This is the song of Healing Word, and it will give me 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. That makes it 1d4 plus 3, actually. So yeah, that'll heal me for that much. Let's see what we got. And that's 6.
Nice.
So that means that I've got back to full health. Does the other? No, it doesn't carry over. So, but at least I'm back to full health.
Mhm.
So, yeah, this, yeah, it goes and causes the arrow to just dissolve and heals up her wound. Right back, like back in action, baby. You couldn't bring me down that easily.
Nice. Very nice. All right, Arn, go ahead.
And Arn's like, again, just pleading with Nitro here, going, I don't necessarily know what the plan is, but I know where this is going, and we really need to stop. And as he swings again.
Yup, do it. Yeah, that'll do. Wham!
So that's a total of 8 damage.
8 damage with the stick. And yeah, Nitro goes down. Ah, jeez, man! Why you gotta do the kneecap like that?
You forget my previous stable. Now, if you want to be able to continue walking, let's talk.
Yeah. And he looks like he's about to say something when the windows of the suite blow in. And the mist washes over you and everyone in this room.
Oh man.
You feel like you are falling a long way through this multicolored light show and fog. And when you come to, there is Callie. There is a turtle you don't recognize. And there is a Wonari you don't recognize. And you are all in a circle on a street in a place you don't know.
Whoa, dudes. What's going on?
This is that magic nonsense, isn't it?
I did
I
not
haven't-
sign up for this.
It's like, it's either that or I'm already dead.
Definitely
Oh.
not dead, man.
No, definitely more comfortable.
Yeah. Something about this place doesn't feel right. Also, who are you two again? As she just points to Pew Pew and Romy.
My name's Pew Pew Hanugane. Come from the Ohana Islands.
Nice. I'm Callie
Romy.
Alavine. Nice. I'm Callie Alavine. I'm from Vector Valley. You might know my parents. They were Willie and Janet. They used to be members of the Valor Rangers. You probably haven't heard of them either. But yeah. So you have no idea where we are either, right?
This is
Well,
some
let me
temple
think.
nonsense.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, on Anvil, this is Callie. We were upstairs.
Oh. Pew Pew, bartender told us about them, right?
Oh,
I think these are the guys.
dwarf, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're stacked.
Right? Oh,
Thanks. Still kind of distracted by all of.
No, agreed.
Yeah.
Callie, nice to meet you. Romy, Goldfang, and you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I get it. Super cool, by the way.
Okay.
Chloe?
Fog was the issue, right? That's what happened?
That's what it seems like.
It was something, but
You've heard of people traveling to far-off places using magical means.
Right.
Yeah.
This has that feel.
Yeah, especially me. I mean, I've got because I used to have this remote. Where is it? Like,
Oh, the remote's
let me-
there.
Oh, it's still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
I mean,
your remote.
I do have this. I just need a TV screen. Maybe I can open up a portal. I don't know. It might not even work though, come to think of it.
I
At
mean,
this point.
like we're on the street, but like what's surrounding? Is there like forest, cars, strip
there's
mall?
cobblestone, a lot of fog still. In front of you, though, is what appears to be like a pretty well appointed like 2-story house.
House. Maybe they have a TV in there, and maybe I can get us out of here. So, anyone want to follow me in?
I don't know about that yet. I tossed a knowledge religion check. Are we dead?
You don't feel dead. Like you touch yourself, you feel fine.
Is this my afterlife?
You hope this isn't your afterlife because this afterlife seems pretty lame.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, go ahead. Let's go and see who lives there.
I suggest
Alright.
we be awfully polite. We're kind of out of our depth.
Right. Yeah. Sure. No need to start any extra fights. We just came out of one. I almost died. So.
Yeah,
without
looking
further
around-
ado-
I'm a lover, not a fighter, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel really confident in this.
She's the fighter.
Did anything drop? Did anything come with us aside from what was directly on us?
Yeah.
Other than the base, I don't know.
Wow. The stuff that you checked actually at the alpha is with you.
Oh, that's
good.
weird.
Alright.
Oh, my gun. Cool. Awesome.
Oh,
I was worried.
missed her.
My whip.
Um,
Whoa,
What about my van?
whoa.
Your van is actually like parked on the side of the road in front of this house.
Oh, I
Now
better
that
get
you-
my tinker's tools out and start fixing the tire.
Now that you hear it, you hear like some music coming from inside of the place. You see like lights and such.
So I get to fixing my tire.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, you start
I'll-
fixing the tire.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my water
Yeah,
bottle.
go really quick.
And with seeing Pew Pew just like rush over to this van, noticing the guns, the swords, the things that should have been checked, like here, like okay, so this sounds like that blood magic that they said that some of the folks practiced back to the temple. I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't like not knowing the plan. I'm pretty on top of things usually, so
Okay.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not originally from Paradise City. I'm from Suplex City. And
Oh.
we don't have the magic nonsense for the most part. We've got like maybe like 10 in all of the city that do the magics.
I think I might have watched you on TV once, man.
Yeah. I was with the gun club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. No, I am. So this is magic, right? We are not dead.
I mean,
I
I
don't see a
didn't
giant-
have any way of getting us here, but I'm assuming someone else did, so
All right.
I don't see a giant 3/4 circle that's yellow or a volcano goddess, so we're definitely not dead, man.
I didn't know that's what the afterlife looked like.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning something new every day.
yeah. Pew Pew knows this stuff.
Okay, so if I see a volcano, I should try and be at peace with myself.
A volcano goddess. It's not just a volcano, man. She's a goddess. She's
All right,
beautiful.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, Callie, hey.
Hey,
Did you hand me my
I
hammer?
hear something about a volcano goddess. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Can you
Yeah.
pass me my hammer?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks,
She,
sweet.
like, goes and hands him the hammer.
Okay, so
Does
Does anybody want to check out this house? Is that,
yes. Like, what's the music that's playing off of this place?
It's synthy, alty type stuff.
Uh-oh.
Like, the sort of thing you'd hear at a house party.
Hey, that's my
Oh
dad.
no!
Oh.
And Callie's just like, oh, that's my jam. That sounds
if it's Benny Benassi, then Romy's already up to the door.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like the idea of
if
like,
it's something synthwave like the midnight or something, then Callie's already up to the door.
yeah, like Kelly like hands Pew Pew the hammer and then like meets up with Romy as they're going to the door.
Romy
Yeah.
would openly just like palm her and be like, "Nope, me first."
Well,
Oh,
geez,
wow.
you guys are all going to take off. I'm coming too.
Like,
You sure you want to abandon the van?
No, I'm not going to. I fixed the tire already, man. It didn't take that long. I just had to jack it up. But
Yeah, but it's I think our one means of transportation.
you want me to stay? Okay, cool. I'll stay.
As you start to
Aw.
turn back, Pew Pew, you see that the fog is starting to like engulf the van. Like it's kind of like it's leaving not much room except for you guys to head towards the house as you start.
Okay, bro. I'm going.
Yeah. Pew Pew, that's not you. Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming.
I'm
Yeah,
going
just-
to the
just
house.
stay
I'm
with the
going to the
just leave the
house.
van. Just leave the van. Okay. And she's like comes up to the she like pushes pushes past Romy, even though she like tries to block her, and they're sort of racing up to the door.
Yep.
She's like, "You're not gonna get there first." She like hops on that hoverboard and
Oh,
sort of.
it's not that far. It's really, really
It's
fast.
like right in front of them.
Yeah, I know. And like, even though it's like really, really close, she like still does it anyway and just sort of whoosh, ollies up the stairs.
Mhm.
And is there enough rail on the stair for her to grind up it?
Even just for a split second, yeah.
Yeah, for a split second, she just goes up and like lands in front of it.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, perfect. I love it.
Like tubular.
Who's the last person up the staircase?
Probably me.
That's me.
Oh no,
Yep.
Tim.
No, because I have a feeling Pew Pew is just a bit faster than Arn. And so Arn's the last one.
Arn, I want you to
that's
make a
right.
perception check for me.
All right.
And so like Callie like knocks on the. Oh wait, I'll wait for the perception check.
Yeah. This is,
Go ahead.
Arn, what kind of music do you like?
Arn pretty much knows only entrance music.
The synthiest entrance music you can think of that you would still
Oh.
find palatable.
Okay, so it is definitely Jake the Snake's entrance.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. So yeah, that's kind of what you're getting in your head with this.
Like so Callie like comes up and knocks on the door, but when she knocks on it, she knocks to the beat of whatever's playing in there.
Guys, it doesn't sound like the music that you hear. It's a
Oh,
different,
really?
It's a different knock.
Wow. So so we're all hearing something different.
Interesting.
And the doors, it kind of just slides open. Kink, kink.
Like, oh, that was easy.
Oh, I don't like entering a place uninvited.
So she just sort of peeks around and they're like, hello?
The music's playing. You hear like the murmuring of people inside.
Anyone home?
There's like it's a
Just
little
like-
foyer
Yeah.
that you can see. There's a set of doors on the other side.
What do these people look like?
You haven't seen anybody. You hear them.
Oh, okay. So she just sort of sneaks on. She just sort of like heads on in, tries to look as non-threatening as possible,
Sure.
and just comes on
Yeah.
down.
You head on in and you step on. I assume you step through the foyer.
Yeah,
There's nothing
and
nothing
like
new.
she just goes toward wherever she hears, all the people
Yeah.
clamoring about.
So as you walk in, you walk into the main room or the main hall of this place. And in here, it's pretty big. There's like this big staircase curling up one end. There's several doors leading off. You see a few people kind of chilling out and relaxing, kind of
Gnarly.
chatting back and forth. It's a
Roll
pretty
of smoke.
chill
Sit
place.
down.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
There really isn't a place
Right.
for you to sit in this room, in this hall. It's
Oh no, I'd walk in and sit down.
you just
Yeah.
kind of
Oh, yeah.
a couple of people. Oh,
Hey friends, how's it going?
Yeah, and Callie just sort of like goes up.
Dudes.
Mhm. Yeah, and Callie like goes up to the closest person she can find. She's like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going? Sorry to like totally walk in on you like this, but I'm lost. I have no idea where I am."
We
Like-
really liked your tunes.
Mhm.
Thanks. They're the latest stuff, man. And the person that you're talking to, Callie, it's like, oh no, it's totally fine. Rose's parents are away for the weekend, so we're having a totally monster party.
Oh, cool.
I knew
Cool.
it. Totally reminded me of like a weekend party at college. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right. Yeah, like, so where exactly is this place? Like, I just sort of, there's like, you're not going to believe this, but just like this fog just started washing over me, and I like passed out, and next thing you know, I woke up in front of you guys' house. I'm
Oh.
like,
Dude, you're all right. This is like the biggest bangingest party in Baraveia.
Baraveia, huh?
Totally.
Heard
Sounds
that.
pretty cool.
Cool.
Would Romy like recognize that name then?
Roll history.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, doubt Callie would know about it because
You remember hearing in your history books about a place called Barovia, but like that was
right.
a super far away place, like all the way on the other side of Cube.
Dude, other side of Cube. Ah,
Oh, hell no.
yeah, my thinking exactly, Arn. Damn.
I don't know. I think that's pretty cool.
Wait, so if we're on the other side of the planet, then oh man, there's nobody out there to stop Avant-Garde. But maybe he got sucked over here too. I mean, that fog did like take everyone in that room. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go and see what they're serving for drinks, because yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So which way are you gonna go? Are you going basically from the way you came in? There's a doorway across. There are a couple doorways set in to other parts of the hall. Let's see, double checking myself here. Yeah, there's basically a like there's a little alcove near the staircase where there are a couple more doors, and then there's one door set into the same wall that you came in through the foyer. So which way would you like to go?
I'm gonna go to the door that's like straight across.
Okay, yeah. So you walk in, and it's like this dining room. There's like several people kind of sitting on chairs, chilling out. There's a bunch of food and a punch bowl. Um, Tao Jin,
What's up, my friend?
how do you look right now?
I have my cowl over my head. I'm just really like darkened. Basically, all you can see is the red of my cloak and my gloved hands holding a really dingy goblet. I'm deep in my cups at this moment.
Perfect. Perfect.
Right.
This character
Are
is
you
Go ahead.
are you in the middle of the room then, or?
What I would say is he's slumped in a chair.
Mhm.
He is the only one that looks like his method of dress is very distinctive from the others, from everybody else.
Right. So actually, Callie is going to go over to Tao Jin, and so she gets a thing of punch and heads over to him like, "Hey, cool party, huh?" He takes a sip.
It tastes like nothing.
What? No, this punch sucks. She just like tosses it out.
Hey, Matt, are we new school or old school on Taojin?
This is now new school Tao Jin.
Excellent. All right. So as you toss it aside, Taojin sort of like swirls his and goes, "It all tastes the same to me, kid." Slings it back, and his cowl falls back a little bit, and you see that it's just a skeleton.
Oh, hey, are you you wouldn't happen to have anything to do with those other skeleton guys we were seeing back in the casino, right?
What other skeleton guys, kiddo?
Oh, you
What
weren't there,
casino?
were you?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Look. Hey, so I've got a question for you. My friends and I were just at this casino in Paradise City, and then all of a sudden, this fog just started billowing out over everyone. Next thing you know, I wake up here. Can you tell me what the whole spiel with that is? Can you give me the 411 on that? What's so funny? I don't like that laugh.
Oh, shit. It happened to you too, didn't it?
What happened?
Welcome to Baraveia, friend. That happens with the mists sometimes. They roll in when you least expect it. They sweep you up into their light, misty arms. Next thing you know, bam! Taojin slaps the table.
Then Callie just sort of jumps
You're here, baby. You're here.
Oh, I have to say,
Okay. So how do I get back there?
You don't.
I don't.
No. Believe me, I've been trying longer than you've been alive. 5 of your lifetimes, probably. No, probably 500. You don't get back, kid.
Well,
never
you
get
don't
back.
have a multiversal remote. Is there a TV around here anywhere?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
A
there's a TV
multiversal
in the
remote.
den.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
it's right over there.
yeah, check this out. Watch and learn. Speed of light, show you right. And she presses this button on the thing, and it fires a beam of light at the TV screen. Now, normally it would open up a portal to this other sort of dimension that you can use to use as a highway to other places. But this time, it doesn't quite work as expected.
Well, here's what happens here. Uh, Tao has pointed out the door and across the hall. You head out across the hall and wander into what appears to be like a den. It's got the carpeting, the wood paneling on the walls. And as you have walked in, it is switched. Everybody now notices the track is switched over now to playing Oingo Boingo's Dead Man's Party because that is where we are at.
Good.
And the TV is playing on mute currently a game show called The Running Dungeoneer, and you go to switch it, and it doesn't switch. The light arcs out and everything else; it just doesn't switch.
Okay, hold on a minute. And she just tries it again. That's not supposed to happen. Come on. Work for me, baby. Work. Come on. You've got to be kidding me.
Taujin wanders over slowly after standing up and puts a hand on Callie's shoulder, like patting. And it's like somebody's slapping you with balsa wood wrapped in leather. It's just so light, nothing. He's like, there, kiddo. I've tried every trick in the frickin' book. You're bound to have more disappointments along the way.
Well, okay, fine. And she puts it back in her pocket. You know what? I want to speak to the manager. Like, whoever's in charge here, who is the top dog in this Baraveia place? Who?
That'd be the DJ.
The DJ. Sounds pretty cool.
God, I love fresh blood.
So, like, you're
So you're saying
undead,
it's not
right?
cool?
What?
So, like, you're undead, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Kinda hate you. But I like people. But I'm so confused right now, bro.
It's okay, friendo. I hate myself, so it's all right.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Do you
he's
kill
one of the
undead?
cool ones.
Because I kill undead.
Well, I kill the ones that get in the way of things.
Okay, copacetic. Awesome.
At
Kill
this,
who? What? Oh.
Oh, I hate undead. He's an undead. But I'm gonna let it go this time. I'm just gonna chill.
Thanks.
at this moment,
I'm
because
watching.
the Oingo Boingo's playing, when it says dead man, all of a sudden, like, our who's already been apprehension just immediately, like, backs into a corner, head on a swivel at the mention of dead man. Again, his only experience with music has been entrance music. And it says dead man.
Dead man.
And he is just like, there.
That's amazing.
That's the worst
Yeah,
thing
I
ever.
agree. Gong. Gong.
Thankfully, not. Thankfully, the dead
no
man
bing
is
ri-
nowhere in sight.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Let's go ahead and. So yeah, what are you guys doing at this point in time?
So tell me more about this DJ.
Yeah.
DJ. He controls the music. He controls Baraveia. if you want the man in charge, he's the one to talk to. But not a lot of folk come back from speaking to him, I must say.
Why is he not very
Yeah.
nice?
You think
Sounds a
I'm...
bit,
Go.
sounds a bit less like a disc jockey and more like a dictatorial jackass.
I hope he hears you.
Callie, take inspiration for that, please.
All right.
Oh, what's your name, skeleton friend?
Oh.
Yeah, do I just click like the inspiration box?
You can just
Or-
note it down as a resource that you have.
Oh, okay.
There will be more.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Tao Jen.
Tao. Great. So I know you're kind of cynical because you've been here for a while, but me and my friend Pew Pew and our new friend Arn and Callie here, who is obviously not listening to anything you're saying,
Oh, I'm listening. I'm just not scared.
that we really want to, get this thing rolling. So I understand that a lot of people haven't made it back before, but you also haven't met me, so
Or me,
Let's go.
dude.
You really want to
me
meet
either.
You really want to meet him.
I've got the blood of a Valor Ranger coursing through my veins. There's nothing that I can't do.
I was like you once, kid.
Guys,
yeah.
seriously, if this person controls the music, they're most definitely in charge. And people who are in charge, you need like an ace or an army to take on somebody that's at the top.
Right. So we can just gather one up, can't we? I mean,
You don't
Obviously.
just gather a stable. That takes time, effort. Like, the strongest ones have taken lifetimes to make.
right. But the fact of the matter is that it's possible. I'm sure that if this guy is really as bad as our bony friend here says he is, then obviously there are people here who aren't going to like it. So all we have to do is just play our cards right, let everybody know that we're getting ready to start a revolution here. And when
Kid,
time is-
you never say the R word.
Oh, man. You guys reminded me of my old friends.
sorry.
Don't,
Your old friends?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What old friends?
They were the ones I came here with long ago. Things have changed since then, though. Things have really changed. And Taujin sort of like looks around the interior, like listens to the music, and then goes into his cups again. And you can see a little bit of splashing come out of his where his trachea should be, and like going down the front.
Oh.
Tao,
Yeah,
so this DJ's at the top.
yeah.
Usually usually a pyramid has somebody who's a middle manager. Somebody that usually you can talk to and walk away. Do you happen to know the name of that person?
Matt, do I happen to know the name of that person?
Which person?
Let's
Middle
say
management?
DJ Strong's manager or booking agent.
Uh,
The PR.
You wanna cut
the,
it
D-
from
the,
on
the
it?
the DJ has usually is self-employed for the most part.
Yeah.
He does have some middle management in the form of several other club owners. His main bouncer Rahado,
Mm-hmm.
and the Knights of Baraveia.
Yeah.
What
Would I
about
know where
enemies?
Rahado is right now?
Right this second. When was the last time you tried to leave the house party?
Oh. Let's say a long while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The DJ doesn't exactly deal in most middlemen, and I've kind of been at this house party for a while. So,
Well, you're trapped here?
I mean, we're all trapped here at this point, but trapped is sort of, I chose to just crash here because, to be quite honest, what's the point in trying anymore?
So what kind of undead are you anyway?
Dude, I don't frickin' know. I just woke up one day as this sack of bones. I thought I'd been dead. And then here I was. Same old me, 100 pounds lighter.
Well, that's weird, dude. That's weird.
Super weird. I
So,
wish I could get high. Or anything.
Oh,
All right. Well, usually if you go up, you find somebody. So upstairs, everyone?
let's.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tag along. Got nothing better to do.
Pew pew.
Sounds
Keep an
good,
eye
man.
on him. He's creepy.
Yeah, I've got it. 2 of them, right here. I'm right here,
Good job.
Um,
Proud of you.
and I literally don't stop watching him. Like I literally am staring at him and walking backwards.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at him. I've still got the goblet, by the way, and I'm
Yeah.
still drinking.
Yeah, he doesn't really and he, through your body too, right?
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
Nice. And so you climb up this marble staircase. And as you do,
Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
That was exciting.
there
Did you
is
see something?
somebody waiting for you at the top.
Excellent.
Oh my god, there's someone waiting for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
You
guess
see
you're the
a
host.
you see a skinny 20-ish year old. It's hard to tell underneath the dark black and gold gleaming helmet and the sentai like armor that he's wearing. If you imagine to steal from the greatest Green Ranger ever, it's like that, but black and gold. The chest piece is the White Ranger chest because it's bigger, and in the center is a gleaming golden dragon claw with 3 claws.
Oh, you're a Power Ranger. You're my hero.
Another ranger! Yes! I told you guys. We are going to get out of here. Hey, dude. So she is getting ready to go give him like a high five. Like, hey, you're a ranger, right? You have you met my parents? Have you heard of my parents? They used to be in the Valor Rangers. They were like Vector Valley's top super team, and oh, it was awesome. It was awesome, but you know they're long gone now. But I am going to carry on their legacy. I mean, like, I love you guys. I really do. You have no idea. You've inspired me so much.
I don't know anything you're talking about.
And so this
Tao Jin, you've
She
made
just
new
has this one, like-
friends.
Yeah.
Like this.
This is the new crew, I guess, for however long they last.
And who are you, dude? You're cool.
Stop.
Was that directed at me?
No, I don't like you at all. I'm talking about
Oh.
the new dude.
Same.
He's cool.
Same.
He looks like he's from New. He's a new pro. Oh,
you talking about wrestling again, man? What the
that's
heck?
all I know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anyway, so you look like you've been around here, and you know Tao. He seems rather grim. We are looking for a way to extricate ourselves from this Baraveia.
The only way I know of to leave is to speak to the man up top.
This DJ, right?
Indeed.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, Tao told us before that he's got like some bouncer or bodyguard, some middleman that we can talk to about this. You wouldn't happen to know him, would you?
Oh, yes, but I know that he's not going to let you in.
See, I told you guys. It's pointless.
So he's right hand. Okay.
We need to get tickets or something?
That's one way for sure.
Yeah.
If you're keen, I know that he's in the club.
Here?
And I'm...
Whoa.
and he's not at the house party, not that I'm aware of. He's at the club.
And which club would that be?
You would know it as Club Rave and Loft.
Yes.
Club Rave and Loft, of course.
Ugh,
Raven
these
Loft.
naming conventions now.
Okay then, how do we get to Club Rave and Loft?
Well, we can take my van.
Cow!
Again,
Bring
we're all laughing.
such fun.
I'm a
I know.
musician, not a comedian.
They're a gas.
Okay. I'm guessing these guys are like from the dungeon stables, so the cackling's part of the gimmick.
Ah, I see. Inside.
No, we're actually from the dragon stable. I'm kidding.
Oh, groan.
If you're that keen to meet the DJ, I could take you. I don't know that you'd really enjoy the outcome, though.
Yeah, it's not exactly a pleasurable experience.
Do we
Well-
end up like him, pointing to Tao?
You might.
What can you tell us about this dude anyway? Like, is he's a DJ, right? Is he a good DJ? Is he undead?
No.
He's the greatest DJ in Baraveia.
Okay, but is he undead?
There are many undead in Baraveia.
Is
It's
he
pretty
undead?
much du jour here, my guy.
No, I am not undead.
Well, no, Soma's not undead.
Well, of course not. He's a ranger of some sort. I mean,
You could
Of
be an
some
undead
sort.
ranger.
of course, since he doesn't know the rangers that I'm talking about, but there are like lots of teams of them. They call them henshin warriors.
Oh yeah, I've seen that show. That's a good show, dude.
Yeah, I mean, where I come from, it's not just a show. They're reality. I mean, like,
Oh, it's like a reality TV show then. Cool.
well, not a reality. There are reality TV shows about heroes though in Vector Valley, and they're pretty good. But
I'm so confused.
well, I'll explain it to you a bit more later.
Cool.
Right? Jesus, Pat's
Okay. First of all, Soma, I gotta ask you, what's up with the fog? If I were to walk out the front door again and go into the fog, what would
Yeah,
happen?
that is a good question.
Well, this lady's got good questions.
Thank
She's
you,
got
Pinocchio.
okay questions.
How dare you, Tao?
You're right.
If you walked back out into the fog, a number of things might happen. Sometimes it's a barrier that you can't pass through. Sometimes you're spirited away to who knows where, never to return. Certainly not to wherever you came from. That never happens.
It really doesn't.
But you said you've stopped trying. How many times did you try before?
I don't know. How many centuries old am I in? 1, 2, 3.
But
I
you've never
stopped
been
counting
spirited
for
away.
you, Tao, at 200 attempts.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, something along them.
But you've
Wizard.
always made it back here.
Not always.
Just like whispering to Callie, I have a sneaking suspicion that your new ranger friend may also be far older than any of us put together.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that suspicion too. So, actually, Mr. Henshin guy, I never really caught your name.
You can call me Soma.
Right, Soma. So, how long have you been here, actually?
As long as I can remember.
Born and raised. Got it. So, this is a pretty sticky situation we found ourselves in.
Let's stop standing around on the stairs. There's a party going on. Tao,
Right.
where are the drinks?
Oh, they're down here, down in the
Right.
den. At least that's the last.
And
keg
he
that I
tries to
took.
usher everyone back to the party.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some drinks and sit around, kiddos.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'm
Man,
not
cool.
much for sitting right now. I'm up for trying to at least solve some sort of problem.
Well, let's stand and drink then, and we can problem solve at the same time. Stairs are an inconvenient solution to that.
So you're
Yes.
telling me if I were to take a running jump out of this front door right now into the fog,
We'll
I
just,
wouldn't.
you heard it. We'll just get even more lost if we did that.
Yeah, you don't
I
wanna
think
do
you should
that.
try it.
Yeah, but I mean, like he's saying.
I agree. I think you should try it, and you can hear the smile under that helmet.
You know what? I'm with Soma. It probably would work for you.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't try it.
All I'm saying is he's saying he's tried it oh so many times, and I'm seeing him here in front of me, and he's back here. So I feel like the worst that can happen is that
You
I
come
just
back.
like, yeah.
No, the worst that can happen is the pyrotechnics go off wrong and you're fried.
No, the worst thing that could happen is you get dropped down into the maw of a creature, rising up through some sort of hellscape, twisting your psyche into a void full of nothingness, and then get spat out back onto the street, straight into the face of the bartender who just kicked you out of the bar.
First hand
That was
experience,
my
I guess.
favorite.
That's the worst thing that can happen.
You are such a pretty ray of sunshine.
That's what
So
they tell
basically the
me.
same situation that we started here in, just with added psychological trauma.
So have you been stuck in this house the whole time?
Well, not the whole time. It used to be a little bit different back in the day.
Okay, so
What's changed?
All of this crap.
You mean the party?
Yeah, the party, the musics, the television sets, whatever those are.
Right.
Soma,
so
you
You'd all
said you
just
could
Dungeons
just-
and Dragons before?
Dungeons and what?
Nothing.
Soma, you said you could take us to the club.
If you want, yes.
That is a desirable option.
Right. I mean, surely there's got to be some kind of mistake. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if the DJ, unless he's really as bad as you say he is, he probably might let us go back. I mean, what would he want with us anyway?
Oh, my sweet summer child. It's not really up to him.
It's not. But you just told us he was the top dog. Is there somebody over him?
Tao takes a look left, and Tao takes a look right. And Tao Jin is like, we should maybe talk in a different room about that one, buddy.
Oh, right. I see. And so, actually, Callie goes with Tao to some other room, if that's where he's trying to take her. See, so
Where to? If you want to do that, Tao. Where are you going, Tao?
I'm going to whatever secluded corner of the house party that I can go to.
Secluded corner. The most secluded corner you would find. You gotta go up another flight of stairs.
Alright.
And then you swing around. There's like a couple of people that are kind of like making out in one corner, and you just steer the other direction.
Yeah.
And you go through the master bedroom into the bathroom.
Yeah. All right. So listen, kid. Here's what you gotta understand about this whole situation.
I'm listening.
The DJ's at the top, but he's not the top. How do I put this lightly? He's at the top, but there's other things going on. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So he's like the superstar, but he's still beholden to the record label.
That's an interesting way of putting it, but sure, let's call it that.
So who is this record label?
Well, the record label, I don't really want to talk about, but insofar as it was a mistake that brought you here, it definitely was a mistake, just not the sort that you mean. You can talk about these things, but I wouldn't talk about them too freely. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of folks who are keen to listen in, and to be quite honest, I don't feel like really in the talking mood here even.
Yeah, so whoever this is, they've got ears everywhere. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know.
Oh,
It's
looks like we're
pickle.
in deeper than I thought.
Oh, Sonny, you're in the deepest shit of your lives. But at least the
Well-
groove's pretty good. I've gotten used to the music over the last few centuries. You can really feel it in your bones.
Yeah, but something about this one just doesn't feel right.
Oh no, it sucks. It sucks. But hey, let's go get you another drink. Maybe somebody's got some halfling herb to pass around. I don't know. It's been a while for me.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, I'll meet you downstairs.
All right,
So
Sonny
she
boy.
goes back down with the other ones.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
you head down. What has everybody else been doing in this time frame? Just for
In the
my
last
benefit?
10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I think I'd be getting sick of being trapped, and I'd start taking a look around, maybe investigating
Mm-hmm.
the place, kind of not sneakily, not like being obvious about it, and
Mhm.
I kind of hide that behind my obvious goofiness.
No, absolutely.
So I'll make a. You want to roll for that, or do you
Uh,
talk to the locals? You know, kind of get an idea. There's
ahead.
other people here, right?
Go ahead and roll an investigation. Yeah, that's
Sure.
good.
Cool. All right. Let me just pull this up here because I put it away.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Romy's just in the corner with Arn going, "Hey Arn, I
There we
see
go.
dead people."
So yeah, I look around, talk to some of the other party goers, and be like, "Hey, man, what's the deal around here? You know, like, is there any other cool spots, or is it just like this house, or like, you know, is there like a tavern?" Or
There's a lot of talk back and forth,
Yeah.
small talk, and here's the thing, Pew Pew. After about 5 minutes of small talk,
Huh?
they start saying the same thing over again. They start repeating the conversation.
Oh, so they're like, I'm like, dude, you guys are like recordings or something.
And like it varies the conversation varies slightly.
Yeah.
That second time around as you start talking with them about different stuff, but eventually it loops back.
Yeah, because I'm the first one to really talk to them, right? So,
There you go.
so I head over to my good friend there, and be like, you know, this is weird. They're just saying the same thing over and over, Romy. We got to get out of here, man. I don't.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh,
Yeah, what I like over
plants.
here, what Pew Pew's saying.
As you're coming back.
I go grab Arn as well and be like, you know, and I kind of pretend like, man, you got to teach me some of these moves, dude. We got to get out of here. This is crazy. I don't like it in one bit.
Like they're just repeating everything that they're saying. Like when you talk to them enough times, so they're like NPCs in a video game. Did I jump through one of these demi-plane arcade machines and I didn't realize it? Because that would explain a lot.
Oh yeah, you told us about that.
oh, this is strange. But again, we'll cross the cube.
It's probably something similar at least.
The rules are all different here. So, best bet is to go with Soma to the club. If nothing else, it just changes our venue and allows us to get a better feel for the place and maybe not talk to plants.
Right.
Y'all are going to the club. I'll tag along.
All right. Friend here's got a van. You can take that.
I think I have a van. I don't know. I hope so.
Miss have the van.
The mists have the van.
Oh, yeah, it did get sucked up with that stuff, didn't it?
That'll happen.
Well,
Wherever we
used to
go,
it.
I think we're gonna walk, man. You got a hoverboard, so you can.
yeah, that is true.
I'm guessing by the cobblestone roads there isn't a bus.
Meow. Not as much.
Sorry, friends.
No, it's fine. Street
it's
kitties
great,
are always
actually.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there one last thing you guys want to do before we close our curtains for the evening?
Yes. I want to acquire one thing from this house.
Sure.
A steel chair.
Oh my god.
Chair, chair, chair.
You absolutely find a steel chair in the den.
Give him the chair, my lord.
Somebody get this man a chair.
There you
Feel more comfortable now, thank you.
go. All right. So you guys are gonna just walk out the door?
No. I mean, I think we could probably still. Is there anywhere we haven't explored in this place? Is
Oh
there,
yeah,
like...
there's tons of places. You just been
Yeah.
in, like,
Okay.
the main
So
hall.
I'd be searching when I want to go look around, see if there's any other places in the house and
Okay.
Right.
cool cool stuff and.
All right. Well, I think what we're gonna do, because we're coming up on it, is we're gonna leave that for next time. We have
Okay.
reached
Okay.
the end of our beginning.
All right.
Yay.
So wonderfully
Loving
done,
it so
everyone.
far.
So hope
Yeah.
you all have had a wonderful time this evening. Thank you, everybody who
Oh, I
stayed
most
with us
certainly
through the
did.
gremlins and such. We're gonna go around the horn, talk to everybody again. Cat needs attention.
Kidding.
Aw.
So we'll start in reverse with this one. Thank you so much, Mal, for holding on for us and showing up.
Yeah.
Bringing the
Yay.
A game
Yeah.
as always.
That makeup reveal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're welcome. I waited. I was so excited, and I was just like, "Ooh, I hope they get there soon."
Yeah.
I'm Mal. I'm playing Soma. He's a henshin. You can find me on lots of places. I'll have a pinned tweet up real soon. I think this is the last show. I had to wait for announcements, and so that'll go up hopefully tomorrow. And you can find me
sounds
all
good.
over the internet doing fun RPG things. I will plug specifically tomorrow night. I will be joining Doors of Dunera over on the Scraticus Academy for my first episode as the new I can't talk. I'll listen. As a full-time member of that crew on that show.
Nice.
Wonderful, wonderful. Riley, Tao Jin, holy hell, what a... Oh.
Yeah. I love him. He's way different than he used to be, but I love him.
Yeah, he seems awesome.
Yeah. I'm Riley. I'm basically on Twitter. If I'm not shouting about horror movies this month, I'll be talking about mental health and decolonization and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. So yeah, really excited. This is actually the first time I've ever been on an actual play stream for
Yeah.
D&D. So
How did you feel going with it?
wonderful. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been on a stream too, so.
Nice.
You guys
Yeah.
have done wonderfully. Thank you so much. Oh
Uh-huh.
goodness. We go up to, I believe, Matthew Pew Pew.
Yeah.
Pew!
Yeah, so
Pew!
Matthew, you can find me at the Five Companions. I tweet a lot. I watch a lot of wrestling, and I run a lot of D&D. I'm not very well versed in this whole Roll20 world either. This is also my first time, but it's been really fun, and I'm glad to be a part of this. And I think we could probably do something really cool with it.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
very much looking forward to seeing where this is going.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, the only question I have is, what is your character? Is that an undead character?
Yeah, he's a
Revenant?
restless.
He's a restless. Yeah. Okay. From the Lasers and Leeches book.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Then that's good for me, and I'll see you guys next week.
Sweet. All right, Pope. Coming back around again.
Hey everybody, Pope here. Wow, that was a thing that happened. No, this is already getting into the wonderfully creepy territory. Love this cast, love where we're going, and wherever you're seeing this, whether it is here live on VOD, YouTube, some sort of trans-dimensional transmission, know that we love you. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful story, and we look forward to seeing you many more times ahead. If you're looking to find me, I am Pope World Build on the Twitter, Pope World Build on the Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. And aside from being here on Sundays, you can find me lurking all over the place with Tales from the Grim, Encounter Roleplay, etc., etc. I am everywhere and nowhere. And as for beginning to play this conglomeration of every single wrestler I have ever loved, I am enjoying every second of it.
By the way, big wrestling fan. Glad I love your character. I'm even like
Yeah, me too.
multi-classing.
I've never
Right.
been into wrestling, but I want to get into it now just
Yeah,
because.
same here.
Right,
Like,
there ain't a better time
I
than
don't
now
know
to
if-
get into
For
wrestling.
this.
I don't know a thing about wrestling, but like Arn is so awesome.
Yeah.
Arn is a conglomeration of many different wrestlers. The name is a bit of Arn Anderson and Jim
Anvil
the Anvil
Neidhart.
Neidhart. And
Nice.
the accent I am borrowing from Lord William Regal. So
Right.
we
I
will.
was right. Cool.
Yep. No, we are going through a greatest hits of heels, and going face with them and seeing what happens. So with that, I bid you all adieu. Happy hunting, happy sleeping, and happy Spooktober.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Corey, first time
Oh,
on.
yeah.
How did you feel with this run?
Oh, this was so much fun. I can't wait for the next session. If anyone wants to find me, I have a YouTube account. The name's Corey Sparks there, CORISPARKS. I haven't posted much on there recently, so you won't really find too much that pertains to this kind of stuff. But I'm there. I've also got another account on Twitter, the same name, Corey Sparks, but I've also got this new Hyperlight Sparks that I plan on fleshing out for more of my RPG related stuff. So yeah,
Very cool.
I don't really have that strong of an online presence yet, but I'm happy to be here.
In all things time. And last but most certainly not least, Christy, how we doing?
Hi, I love this Retroverse. It is okay. So I'm like relatively new to D&D and TTRPG and all that stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
just the fact that you could do this with it. Why doesn't everybody do it? I don't get it. Anyway,
You told me.
right? I'm Christy. You can find me Polish Christy, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I had a blast. I love this crew together. I think it's gonna be great. Me and Pew Pew are bros.
Yeah.
Arn, I can't wait to see you do some wrestling moves. Callie
Yeah.
is gonna be like that annoying little sister that I just can't let die.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
The character.
No, that's what
Yeah, I know. I'm flattered. I'm flattered.
it's out of love. It's I have
Yeah,
a little
definitely.
sister.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
It's like it means I love you more. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Callie's already supposed to be annoying. She's like, well, she's kind of like in that little midway between, cool but also annoying. She's just like old school Sonic the Hedgehog. You know how he was. Like,
Oh boy.
I love this. I love the cast. I love the interactions everybody has. I love the representation from each of the major groups of like 80s, 90s pop culture that we have going on here. And
Yeah,
just
me
being able
too.
to throw it all in the big mixer and letting it blend and seeing what kind of terrible milkshake we get out of it. And so
yeah,
far,
it's going to be so awesome.
I'm absolutely living for this, and I hope you all, watching it live, watching it on the VOD or YouTube or what have you, that you're here for this ride with us, and that you'll be as pleased as we are with the results.
Woo!
At this point in time, I'm gonna say, thanks very much for watching, and as we close our curtains, it was a fun time over here. You can bet your life on it. Have a good night,
Aha!
friends.
All right. You take care.